So, last time you guys
That looks better.
finished leaving Highport, doing all your errands there.
Yes. And then there's some downhill.
Yeah, that was about it. You left
Not
Highport,
really downhill. It's like into mountain.
sold some stuff, gained some magical
Teaching hard
items,
about to drive.
learned about,
It's great.
didn't learn
It
about
wasn't,
some other cool
Because someone
stuff.
was walking beside the goddamn cart.
I'm sorry,
got,
Twig
got
could've
ambushed on
died.
the third day in.
Could have gotten in the cart too.
He doesn't let
It's
me.
true, you could.
Oh, you want to let me in the cart?
There's
Would I
two
be able to
cars.
sit here just for like the
Mine was
first
full.
hour, maybe?
The other one was not.
You want to sit here?
Yeah,
This one's not full.
I don't care.
It's full of shit.
Oh my god.
I don't know, like,
I had
I'm
one
gonna
person
make
in
little
it,
rings
one
with the
person, two people in the front,
sound
one person on the
sounds,
back.
getting to it.
Or no, I was
have
told
to
there
do
was
that
no
right
seat.
now.
It'll
Okay.
take,
So
it
yes,
will
it was
take
full.
long.
That's something.
Like,
I don't care. I'll move.
Anyway,
So what?
Next time I'm
That
gonna
chair's
sit
the
on
same
all.
as this chair.
there are
It's
also
one for you.
cushions over there if anyone feels they're too low.
Yeah, I have a bunch of
He's obnoxiously strong.
Where was I?
I like that one. I rolled 2 19s and a 16.
Oh yeah, so you guys got ambushed on the road, got into some fights in the tight caves of the mountainside.
You want your other dice, buddy?
That did not go well, barely making it out with your lives.
Just hold it, yeah.
Who's indeed?
Hoops didn't we?
Homestead.
Hey,
Wait a minute, he didn't do anything.
Homestead
yes he did.
Yeah, he went crawling in there.
Yeah,
I went in there.
He just walked really slow because he had his crossbow out for
Yeah,
part of
I
it.
can't move very fast. Because I basically
like,
a howitzer
trying to
for
like
a crossbow.
Yeah, he's out there like this,
No, I was trying to
holding this
remember who
thing,
died.
trying to
I was trying to remember
crawl
who,
through
like I
this
remember
tunnel.
like again.
Thank you.
These three died.
Trying to. I didn't. Wait.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's
I was
exactly
like, I
what it
didn't.
was.
You always died. I'm just trying to think of who did what though. I did nothing. I know that.
Well, your last day was fairly uneventful as you make your way higher up into the mountains. And we left off with you guys cresting over a rise. You can see the sun setting over a mountain peak with 3 large stone tiers jutting out the side, with buildings on top of them. And several hundred feet below is the sprawl of the city of Stonehiem.
Cool.
I don't have my dice on my tray.
What would you... That's your fault, isn't it?
So who would be? Is this a dominion
No,
that
they're
has
over there
a,
with my-
a
they're
king or
with
duke
my
or something of that nature? Is this a city?
This is a duke.
A duke?
This is...
All right.
This is a duke.
I want to use my heraldry to see if I know anything about this.
Sure. Let me see what I've got in my book that tells me that stuff.
Her?
11.
Yeah.
You know his name,
Okay, that's good.
Gren Tilbury.
That's it. That's all I
That's
know.
pretty much all you know.
Okay.
But he's the, yeah, he... This is the seat of the Duke in the south.
Okay.
Where's it with you?
Yes. I think if you would know that. But, yeah,
Do a lot of trade.
you're a resident
Buy a
of this
lot of
area.
things.
That's got it. So you guys continue, make your way down into this urban sprawl that is Stonehiem. This city has a suspicious lack of walls or gates. It's just all of a sudden you're amidst stone buildings nestled in the valley between 2 arms of the mountain.
There's no river here, is there?
There is not, no. Where would you like to go? What would you like to do? Without even noticing, you're all of a sudden on the main street of town. There are kind of some shops.
How big is this city? Like, is it separated into
It's
districts or
huge.
is it
Well,
multiple districts?
So what you have seen is that there's way above you. There's some buildings up on these platforms jutting out the side of the mountain,
Okay.
and then down here is just this massive.
So it's all connected to the side of the mountain, the cities, like so that there's different tiers. Kind of.
No,
I'm trying to think of that. Like, no, not like that.
no. It's one set of platforms up at the top,
Okay.
and then everything else is down here.
Oh, okay.
As far as you can tell thus
Okay.
far.
I would like to find somewhere to buy potions from.
Okay.
And I would like to ask around for where the church that's on war is.
Did I hear him say that?
I need each of you to make an investigation check.
I would like.
Probably.
Okay. Just curious.
Should we find like
2.
My dice let me down. They're all garbage.
You get all turned. You leave the group as soon as you realize that you're in town. You get all turned around, and all of a sudden you find yourself in a very shady-looking section of town. What were once stone buildings are now closer to tents. Lining the sides of the road, there are people just lying in the gutter. It's not a safe place.
Eric, where are those
Doesn't
bolts?
seem right. Where are the bolts?
We're gonna go sell them. You're gonna go dig around in a temple. I'm gonna go make some money.
You mean my poison bolts?
The bolts I loaned you. Bolts of the cloth.
So
Oh,
after
there you
he
go.
already's taken off, because he did that immediately, should we like find an inn to
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
our
What
base
time,
of-
what time are we at right now?
It's evening.
Oh, if it's evening, I'll wait some
The sun is
Yeah.
setting.
Twink is gonna follow him,
Oh.
like from above, just so we kind of have an
Is he
idea
allowed
where
to
he
do
went.
that? Is a
He's
giant
flying.
bat allowed?
He's
Yeah.
flying.
Do they might have archers and stuff like actually posted.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's risky.
Don't give me that face. You asked for it.
As Twink starts flying out over the city, you see a couple of crossbow bolts go flying up in the air towards him. One of which strikes him for 3 damage. The other one falls short.
He's gonna come back and just kind of frown at me.
It's like when people let their dogs off leash. They're not supposed to.
What did you roll for your investigation check?
16.
16. You're told that the temple district is on the. Shit, hang on. I think it's the southern platform. Yeah. It's on the southern platform.
Is this stuff illegal here?
What stuff?
The stuff I have?
You mean the bolts of cloth?
Yeah.
No, it's not illegal. I can tell you, it's not illegal.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Then why do you keep bringing it up? Is this illegal? No, it's not.
It's bolts of cloth. Cloth isn't
Is
illegal.
it-
Is it laced with something? Is that the problem?
What's
the
the middle?
Is there drugs?
I probably fucking rolled
You
something up
unroll
in
it,
the
yeah.
cloth.
I'm picturing like the stuffed animals with the heroines kind of deal.
Exactly.
Exactly.
That's cheese cloth.
Sorry, what's everyone else doing?
I just want to know where the market district is, the whole district, if there is one or not.
Like a market district?
Yeah.
There are. Make an investigation check.
Is there an inn
Can I find my way back?
nearby?
I was
Make a.
because it's evening.
Yeah, we'll keep going with investigation.
Say probably investigation.
Or at least
10.
figure out
10?
where we're gonna be.
You're told that there
Should it be
are all
athletics?
sorts of stores in the area. There is a market square,
Okay.
but you can find stores all over town, including up.
Oh wait, am I
platforms.
asking people for this? Would I
Yeah.
be able to use my charisma bonus then instead of investigation?
Yes,
Do I add both or just my
just charisma.
then that'd be 13.
13.
So I don't know if there's anything much better though, but
Yeah, no. So you just get told that, like, depending on what you're looking for, higher quality goods you can find up on the platforms.
okay. Am I allowed up there or?
It's expensive.
I can get through.
It's expensive to get up there.
I got an 11.
An 11. You managed to find your way back to more stone buildings. You're out of this sketchy district,
Did I find a shop over
but you
there?
don't. Look.
Can you remember how to get back to the sketchy district? 'Cause that could be useful for him.
But
They're pointing at me, I'm like,
you,
"Might
you
be, I
don't
have
find
nothing."
everyone else yet.
Criminal. Okay. I just wanted to ask.
It was almost 4. I saw it going. I'm like,
Even farther
no.
lost. End up in an opium den.
Somehow you're in the next town over, even though it's 3 days travel.
Find yourself in the ocean.
You're not sure how, but you don't see
You're not actually in the ocean. You're in a fountain.
I found myself in an opium den, then I thought I was in an opium den.
That's how it works.
But he's actually drowning in a urinal.
I need you to make a perception check.
Hold on.
He's trying.
It's literally some sort of
With the opium needle.
Hey,
Yeah.
perceptive.
1.
Jesus Christ, Aaron, you're failing hard.
Do you have different types?
Once you
I've been trying. I have had almost all of them.
once you find yourself back in the out of the
I keep looking at you. I keep staring at this lamp.
I
Love lamp.
Once you find yourself back in the nicer section of town, you find that you're missing 10 gold pieces from your coin purse.
Nice. Fucking kids.
Fuck. I got 3 left.
How you gonna buy potions?
We'll figure that out after. First, I gotta find them.
That would be fun. You just take it away.
I'm
10 gold
really
pieces. I don't know
impossible.
10 gold pieces. So where did they find all that?
I'm pretty much impossible.
I was expecting that.
I was worried about that.
You're like.
Okay, and finally, would there be a like a scholarly academy or magical academy or something of sorts?
Make an investigation.
Another investigation. That's the last thing I want to find.
Or charisma. This is your charisma.
I'm asking people again. 10. I don't like these dice.
10?
I don't know about 10.
No one you speak to knows anything about a magic. What was it? Academic academy?
I'm looking for either a magic academy or even just like a library almost.
Yeah, no one you speak to knows anything about.
These are my last
They're
2
not
of the tries.
Most of them don't know how to read, do they?
Peasants.
Peasants.
I have to
So
bust up my
I can find my way up.
dice.
Alright, I got a challenge.
Okay, so we're looking for Nick.
What kind of inn would you like to look for?
One that has lodging for animals.
True.
Okay, so there are a whole bunch of inns.
There's an ox.
With a backward sword.
I want to see it.
So as you're walking along this main street, you see a few inns, including
It's not drooling, it doesn't seem right.
one with a picture of barrels on the sign. One with a picture of a crown in a bed.
That's probably fancy.
One with an ox wearing a blindfold.
Oh. What's the
Blind
state
ox.
of the horn on that one?
It looks like a regular ox.
Aw.
Yeah.
It's not Ollie's brethren.
There's only one ox. It's like Highlander.
Already banished down.
Already finished that.
Someone make a perception check.
Sure.
Wait.
Already got it.
I will be.
You're still lost in the town.
Well, I've got back to the main road-ish. There's buildings this time.
There are buildings.
19?
19?
Yes.
Unless we get bonus for anything.
Okay, alright.
Oh, so everyone should make it?
No, I thought everyone had rolled. That's fine.
Oh, no,
Oh,
I
no,
had
no, no.
one.
I thought you said you wanted one person, so.
Yeah, you said I need one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you said
okay.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the nicest looking one that you have passed is the one with the ox on it.
That's a
Not
nice
the crown.
Yeah.
What's it
The
called?
one with the crown looked pretty divey.
I was going to
It's
say.
got no lights on.
It's
One of
probably
the windows is broken.
The biggest shithole that charges the most, too.
What was that last one called?
Which one?
Come on. Focus on
I
that, not
got
the
an
card.
idea.
None of them had names, just had
None
signs
had
with
names?
pictures on them.
Thank you.
The pictures were as follows.
The barrels?
Oh, sorry. There was the barrels, and that one does have a name. It's called the Stone Cellar. There was the one with the crown on the bed, and there was the one
That was
with
called
the
Motel
That one, you can
6.
see how
ox wearing
unpointed
blindfold.
fair it is.
So,
He's just wearing a crank.
the blind ox. Let's check that out.
I mean, I'm already sold.
Yeah. If I can afford it.
I got you.
Alright.
I'm sleeping in a hay bale somewhere.
You're sleeping in a ditch.
I got you, don't worry.
Yeah, we don't know where you are, so.
No.
I got my
Doesn't
own.
matter. I'm running out of money.
So you guys head in. It's a fairly well-lit two-story building with a chandelier hanging in the middle. It's got a very nice, soft, some sort of material on the floor. It looks like a nice place. There's a bar over on one side. On the opposite side, right as you open the door, there's just a desk with a big, gruff man standing behind it with a long beard and a bald head. He goes, "Welcome to the Blind Ox. How can I help you?"
See a notepad on the floor that says blind ox. So you remember. Welcome to the.
Oh, shit, where am I tonight?
Sorry.
How much is it for a room?
Rooms are a gold apiece.
Okay. Do you have a stable or anything like that?
Out the back.
Is it
Stabling's included.
You really gotta quit the smoking there, bud.
okay? How many rooms do we need?
Presumably
share.
six.
We'll share.
Everybody wants their own room.
I'll give him out.
Well, I'll share if he ever comes back.
Okay. Do you want to share?
Sure. It's actually
All right.
I'll give him out.
Does
So-
he want?
4 rooms.
Are you with? No, you're gone, aren't you?
He wandered off.
No, I'm still there.
Are you with us at the inn?
Yeah.
Do you want your own room?
Yes.
Okay, so 4 rooms. The man whose all his hair has gone to his beard.
Is it a
No
very
problem.
well kept beard? Like,
I'll get.
Oh, yeah.
I'll get
yeah, is
your
it
room.
braided?
It's got
Impressive,
a wall.
yeah.
Right, yeah.
There's one gold piece.
What brings you into town?
boredom.
We're
What
we're
brings us into town?
on a
Fair.
journey, making our way towards the Reese Mountains.
Well, that's a long way out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a lot of traveling, but
What do you? What
You can give up.
what takes you to the Reese Mountains?
Business.
Pleasure? I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Pleasureful.
Okay.
Takes it.
adventure.
Does never work.
Okay.
Uh-huh. So you guys,
So what time of day? What time of night is it right now? Or
it's like sun is setting.
sun is setting.
Yeah.
What time of day?
Okay.
Night.
Is
Night day.
our dinner and breakfast included as well?
No.
I'm okay with that.
Which is
But, okay.
I just wanted to ask. I don't know. Maybe we got a complimentary breakfast if we get up on time.
Complimentary stabling.
It costs a gold to stay here?
It does.
So this was the nicest inn that we found
It was the nicest looking one that you passed along the main stretch.
out on the main stretch.
Yeah.
We're staying on the strip tonight.
So while we're there, I'll ask the bartender about the
Going to
upper
the
levels.
casinos?
I want to ask the innkeeper about the upper levels. Somebody knows about them.
What
What about them? Like what's up there really?
There's suites, some storage area.
This one's from the fence.
No, I mean like the upper, sorry, the town. The upper
Oh,
level of the town.
the platform.
The platform of the town. Sorry,
The
I mean the
platform.
platform of the town is what I mean.
Oh, that's where the nobility lives.
Stabilities.
That's where all the high-end guild houses are, and the temples, and all those rich bastards.
They're doing.
You gotta be rich to get up there, and you gotta be rich to stay up there.
Do they host events though? I'm a first-time traveling performer, and I was wondering if they host any events up
We're
there.
playing. You're not paying attention. Though.
If you know of.
We should try to kill.
You who are there.
I'm not dead. That's why I'm not paying attention.
Sending a message to you.
Using our brother telepathy.
We're not
There are events. I don't know how you would go about getting involved with those.
No.
There was also quite a bit of hubbub up there today.
Hubbub.
Don't know what's going on.
What like military or
Yeah, the military's been out in force.
out in force? Where's the I guess it's a separate entrance, gated entrance to get up to the top.
Oh, the elevator's up on the mountains. The mountain face.
Out of curiosity, like how far are we from there?
So it's several kilometers into town.
Okay.
When you reach like where the mountain starts,
Yeah.
like really climbing.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess they're locking the whole thing down right now. Interesting.
You don't know. Well, actually, have you been here before? Do you think you've been here before?
Possibly.
This is one of the few times I probably have been here before.
I mean, not enough to not get lost, obviously.
It was a long time ago.
This probably I would have been here a couple of times at least.
It's nice down here. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
So,
Okay. That's about it. Oh, and then
giant elevator.
and I also still have an extra gold for the information. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
I'm sure I at least look at this after I would have heard of it.
So, what would you guys like to do?
So we still have like a decent amount of time. I want to go check out the elevator. If I have enough time to get there and get back by night, or
Sure. Probably not.
no, it takes.
It's like the sun is setting.
Is that a setting?
Fine.
Okay, I'll worry about that.
Make another investigation check.
I'm gonna take Twin to the,
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna
stabling
take-
area.
Take
It's not
the
meant to
convoy
be.
to the-
Alright.
You end
You
up
find
back in
yourself-
the slums.
Just as the sun is coming down, yeah, you find yourself back in the slums.
Can I pretend to be homeless?
Can I try and find him? Like, can someone try, like, should we go looking for him?
No, he's a big boy.
Very. Well, not
You'll be
really. Okay.
We're gonna take our convoy to the stables.
Sure. It's just what it is next to the building, which stands by itself. There's just a small alley, and around the back there's it's like a garage on the back.
And I'll tell the stable master
Ollie fit
all
in
his dietary needs.
Sure thing.
You know, so he doesn't just give him plain old oats or he's
You're gonna have to
starve
pay
death.
for the ale he drinks.
I've got it.
That your ox drinks.
You already did that.
I have it.
You're gonna give him the ale to. I'll be sure and do that.
Are there a lot of bugs in town?
Not really.
Okay. You have like seeds.
Seeds?
Yes, like for eating.
No.
Does he eat fruit?
Okay. Just reach into Twix. Okay. Here you go. Give this to the bat, please. Thank you. I give him an
I
extra
feel
gold
like they don't.
for our troubles.
I feel like they don't deal with exotic animals very often.
Not that exotic. They just have exotic needs.
Probably not. It's just like a horse
Oxen
stable, but
aren't
there's just a
that.
bat upside down.
Yeah, the bat's the odd one.
That's what I
Are you
meant.
paying
Not
for the
many
feed
people
for the
travel
other-
by
for
bat.
Oxy?
Huh?
Are you paying for the feed for Oxy? There's 2 oxen there now.
It's,
Oh, but
it's,
it's
in
special.
the room fit.
Yeah, the regular feed is included.
And your ox is your
regular
fault.
feed is included.
It's not
It's
my
because
ox.
What about-
Ollie's feed includes ale.
I just bought
Do
it.
they have storage for the carriage and
Yeah. Stabling is for the animals and the vehicles.
So I just got a vision of Frank getting a dog. He's like, I didn't get the dog, I just bought it.
It's not mine. He said that he told me to buy it for his cart. I'm technically like a watch, like I'm a babysitter for it pretty much.
You're an ox sitter.
Yes.
I mean, you named it. It's your problem.
You just want to pull out your bedroll,
This is
spend
like
the
the
night on
owl
street.
bear all over again, but with a different character.
You wearing your armor?
Yeah. I'm wearing everything.
Okay.
I'm sleeping like this. Smiling.
Children think you're a statue.
Sure.
God.
So you settle down for your homeless sleep.
Another
No one
few
else
now.
doing anything before going to bed.
Okay, so how many people are currently like in like I see the
Why
towers
are
at
you
the bottom
staring
of it,
at
right? Like most
It's largely empty.
largely empty.
Yeah.
That'd be
What time
nice.
did we
Make
get
a
there?
perception check.
What time did we get there?
At sunset,
18.
like 7, 8 o'clock.
18.
18.
Yeah.
You notice that most of the people who come in
Yeah.
kind of just walk through into a door at the back.
Door at the back.
Yeah.
Huh. So I go up to the barkeep and ask him about it. Why is everybody heading to the back?
Room's back there.
Is rooms back there?
Yeah.
I tried my other trick.
Okay. Well, is my room back there as well? Like, is that where our rooms are?
No,
They're just
no,
ours
yours
are
are.
top.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Well, no, it's not.
Or find us, it seems.
It's a ring of rooms around the edge,
Okay.
and there's another ring of rooms around the top.
And I see a large number of people going specifically through this door.
Yeah.
Okay.
It says there's more rooms back.
More rooms back there. Would I take a look at that one of those rooms? I might want one myself.
No, they're reserved.
The reserved?
Blind dogs.
Perception check. Okay, can I catch someone before they go into through the door?
Sure.
Alright.
Can I help you? You catch this young Garen fellow.
Yes, I seem to have gotten turned around.
Can I help you?
Can I?
So he's British.
Alright, how does he look? Like, does he. Like, what is he. Give me a description of the guy.
Well, he's a Garen, so he's like three.
I don't know what a Garen is.
Halfling.
Okay. That's why I need a description.
Halfling is a human term. They
Okay.
call themselves Garen.
Okay.
Is there a possibility there's Gary the Garen?
I guess so.
Unfortunately, probably.
Yes.
How'd you know my name?
That's entirely.
No, that's gnomes that have really
So he's a
long
short
names.
little guy. He's got curly
Yeah.
blonde hair.
That's,
He's wearing.
Gary sounds adorable.
He's wearing. Make a perception check.
damn it.
4.
So you see that he's wearing leather armor, but he kind of goes, "What are you looking at?"
Ooh, okay, I'm already excited. It's like,
Mad.
you know what? I think I'm in the wrong spot. I heard there was a fight going on here, but I seem to have got myself turned around.
Fight pits
It's just
down by the mountain.
Nice and
Down by the mountain?
Yeah.
You're just like laid out.
I was given the explicit instructions to come here.
He too has a label on the ground.
Hey, Gustav, who's this guy? He's just a guest staying in the tavern. He goes, the Colosseum's down by the mountain. Now, if you'll excuse me, and he kind of brushes you off.
Brushes me off.
Yeah.
Alright, so I go up to Gustav. We both know there's something else going on here. I'm looking to have a little excitement before I go to bed, so I'm just curious about what's going on in the back there. And I'm actually trying to use my charisma.
Make a persuasion check
Perception check.
with disadvantage.
With disadvantage? Oh, 5. I'm not gonna bother rolling again. 5. No,
I told you it's just rooms back there. Nothing going on.
nothing going on.
Is gambling illegal here?
No.
No.
We really are on the street.
I'm very curious what's going on there. I just don't know how to get myself back there.
Well, you guys might be.
I
You're
mean,
on a different
I'm in
kind
the
of
old
strip.
street.
Yeah, you're gambling on dice.
Do
that
have-
are loaded.
not here, very invest in something that's going on in the back, but I need to see what's going on, so I guess I just have to walk away.
I'm telling you, it's just rooms back there.
I do.
Is there a bakery nearby that might be open?
Bakeries will be open in the morning. Fresh bread.
Sweet, I'm getting fresh bread.
Nice.
He goes, "Here, I'll even show you." It opens. He walks over, opens the door, and you can see a bunch of a hallway with a bunch of doors,
I want it.
like a hallway with rooms in it.
It's actually just with rooms.
That's what it looks like.
That's what it looks like. Can I detect magic?
Well, you never looked at it.
Make how does that work again?
The percentile
It's a
roll up,
percentile.
and I add my percentile.
Yeah,
bonus.
that makes sense.
Yeah, I forgot to take the yesterday.
Which one's
We get the starter thing, so we have like some blues and black.
39.
And none of those colors.
39%?
39%. Yeah, you don't see anything.
Can I at least? Okay, so I don't see anything, but can I smell like something?
Sorry.
Like smell, like humans have the ability to just kind of like sense it, but not have any direction. To
Oh,
that's
magic.
actually like directing it. So
Yeah,
can
no,
I still
you don't.
sense it at all, or no?
It's like a strong nose.
Yeah, it's like small, strong.
Yeah, no, you don't smell it.
Doesn't smell like it. Okay,
Nothing beyond like what you and your companions are wearing.
fair enough. Yeah, I have a lot of magic on me.
Yeah, you reek of it.
Yes, I do. I would read magic, wouldn't I? Alright. That satisfied my curiosity for now.
You're gonna do that typical touristy thing and ask him for like a map of the area.
Wait a minute.
Some sites to hit.
Wait a minute, did he unlock it with a key?
No, it's not locked.
It's not locked?
No.
Okay, I thought he unlocked it with a key. That's why I wanted to see. Okay. I'll turn in for now. I'm very curious.
What did you call bartender?
Gustav.
Is that the bartender or is that the
Gustav is the bartender.
And, as I'm leaving,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Half of them was
I apologize. I apologize for the curiosity. I'm used to being in a little more shadier places, so I was kind of curious.
I see. This is a high-end establishment.
Okay. I'm not,
Have any shady goings on. You try the slums next time.
I think you've angered him.
that's fair. I don't mind it. Doesn't affect me much. Wasn't meant to be an insult. It's just my paranoia.
Gustav a dwarf?
No, he's not human.
He's the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
He's
actually.
actually a big guy. He's like 6'3", 6'4", and
Fine.
at least 300 pounds.
Yeah, 'cause like he's taller than me. And I'm like 6 foot.
Yeah.
I can hear you too.
Well, it's a mixture. You can tell that there's muscle on him, but there's also fat on
He's
there.
got dad bod.
He's also been well fed.
Yeah.
I love that dad bod. Okay.
Like, he definitely looks like he could throw someone out the door and across the street without a problem.
I bet he has too.
So,
I'm not Keth. I'm not going to try flirting with him.
okay, is anyone else doing anything for turning in men?
Touristy map. With,
Oh, the touristy
local
map.
attractions to
Right,
hit.
right.
I think I'll still
I
be
cannot
in
help
the
you with
area
that.
for that. No.
What? Okay, fine.
Where's
Try a cartography.
Where's your favorite place to get some food when you're not at work?
The food here is great.
Outside of here. I mentioned there's some bakeries.
Yeah.
What's the best one?
I'm quite fond of. What's it called?
Whatever he says, I'm going to eat one from my way.
The Earthen Hearth. It's cheap. It's good. Dwarven cuisine.
Where is it?
It's out by the mine.
Especially then, it's my intention. I'm just trying to figure out mine.
Must be the book next to you.
So say it.
Okay.
If you say it, so say it.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Flying as a drone.
Anyone can go ahead and make a perception check. Except for you.
Nope, shitty.
Good.
Natural 20?
Natural 20?
Keen hearing?
No.
No?
Big old
Okay.
10.
So I get a +1
Bonus
15.
on top of my perception checks.
15? You just
Learn
notice at one point Sam just kind of walks up to the guy and whispers something to him.
But
Just catches out of the corner of your eye.
Do I notice anything extra about this?
No, that's it.
do I notice it all, or am I too busy just admiring my dwarven thrower?
I need the other book.
Or-
You? Oh yeah, you're having a beer and admiring your hammer.
Now I
Sure, do you have the second edition book? I'm trying to remember how Alter Move works. 'Cause I can't access my Evernote because I have no service here.
Oh shoot, I meant to grab that password for you guys. I forgot.
No worries.
Oh, by the way, there's updates to the show.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I don't know how important.
Oh, I want to ask where the best place to get new armor or weaponry, basically the best place to go shopping.
Will that be up on the platform?
If you want the really good stuff, you gotta go up to the platform.
I'm finding my way up there, don't worry.
And the only way out there's elevators, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
What time do the shops open?
But I can't spell.
Sunrise.
Can you read?
Oh, we're talking about a shed.
Yeah. Although in real life, I can't spell either.
It's not in here. I think I need the other book too. Sorry. I don't know where it is. Alter
I am
Move.
practically zero.
Oh, it should be in there.
Very
Come
well
on.
taken care of.
So we have the skills and powers book
Skills and
plan.
power, I think.
Yeah.
We can all have that.
Oh yes,
No.
it is. There it is. No, I found it.
Okay.
I got too many books on this.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, that's not a.
See what happens when you
shelf.
upgrade from a table to a bench? You more stuff.
Yeah,
Too much shit.
I would have thought we'd have more space, but no. Just have more stuff.
Showed the one guy the table at work, and it was like, yeah, we went from a small table. The problem was it was too small, so you lost all your stuff. Now it's too big, so you lose all your stuff.
That's right. There's no winning.
Alright, so, is there anything else you guys wanted to accomplish this evening?
Sleep.
Yeah.
We'll sleep in this fancy ass gold bed.
Yeah, it's a nice bed. Really
I can
nice
have a
mattress.
bath as well. I want to be clean for my shopping adventures.
Oh, that's interesting.
There's
I'm keeping this one.
there's a basin with water in the room.
Is there a way for me to boil water so I can at least have a warm bath?
Call Randolph.
He's lost sleeping in the street.
All of my
No.
torches. Just like
There is not.
I'm gonna ask if there's a way that I
Sets
can
on fire.
get warm water.
There's a bathhouse up the road.
Is it a good bathhouse or am I gonna get leered at?
You're already getting leered at.
No,
I'm here.
It's a
It's part of my character.
It's a good establishment.
Is it reputable? Have you been there?
No, I have a house.
Do you send many customers over there?
Yeah.
I'll go to the bathhouse. I don't give a shit.
To the bathhouse. You want a bath fair?
It's a dwarf.
There by the water.
My understanding-
I'm a human.
Large bodies.
I'm a human. I like to be clean.
For all
I mean, if there's a barber.
I'm sleeping in the gutter. I looked at him and
You're sleeping in the gutter reeking of magic.
Yeah, that's why my eyes are open.
Why is every character now looking insane?
This one just gave up.
This one's not insane, just stupid.
I could try again in the middle of the thing. No, I'll try
I
again.
mean, you could even just look for a taverners.
You can go sleep on
Look
your
at that. I'll go look for a tavern.
Make an investigation check.
You find the crown.
That's what I was afraid of.
8. After some more wandering,
I know these back streets real good now.
you just don't know how to get back to where you were.
I've seen this building like 6 times. I know because I wrote my name up. I could write my name on it. I don't have the right.
You do eventually find a dive with a haggard-looking man on it, with stitches over his mouth.
Take it. How much does it cost for
Ooh, 2 copper.
Perfect. That's right up my
Dude,
budget.
does he get a private
And
room?
it's not a private room, and it's a room as in it's like a
One
mat
big-ass
on the
room.
floor in a common area.
That's okay.
Can it be called a muted coffin? Is the first thing that came to my mind.
It's the meat beggar.
Oh, the mute beggar. That's what it is.
I'm assuming he doesn't come with breakfast.
No, it does not.
You
Sorry,
wouldn't
you
want
guys
their
were going to the bath.
Yeah,
No,
no,
tell me about that.
Bathroom.
I like the.
There's a
There's
hole
a
in the
street.
floor.
I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure I went
Could be a
earlier
bag.
in one of those back streets. I'm a dwarf. It's fine.
Keep your beard out of it, it's fine.
It's not that long.
Yet.
It costs you 8 copper pieces to use the bathhouse.
Mhm.
There are separate baths for the men and the women.
Oh, good.
Oh damn.
Why won't you work when I need you to? All of you. Every single one.
It's like a dad yelling at his children. Why can't you do this right? Okay. 8 copper.
Put that back down.
Trying to get the dwarf book.
Probably.
So, while you guys are sleeping, Grant and I are going to step aside.
Oh, you guys got things?
He's doing stuff.
Of course he
He's
is.
always doing stuff.
Every character.
He's a skinny little guy.
I'm like
Find me.
5'11".
Yeah, little compared to how tall you are now.
2, a 9, and a 6.
Actually, after the bathhouse, my character probably try to get to know your character, not in like
Another
a
9?
sexual way.
You know, 11.
Or maybe, who knows? He does have natural allure.
Hit and miss. Either roll really low or like good enough to find you. So we'll see.
There it is.
Look at you organizing your dice all pretty.
Mm-hmm.
You just need a red die, and then you have like Christmas.
I can't see anything I can see.
I will need a third set for when we actually do Pathfinder.
I need to get a set for my Pathfinder.
The ones Emily bought, they're nice new blue ones. For like $3 more, I got 5 sets. So
I can show you.
How'd you get 5 sets? Where'd you get 5 sets?
Amazon command.
Amazon? Because I like to see them in person. I find that Amazon's not as...
you get pictures of like what
Yeah.
the dice look like.
I don't know, it's just weird.
There's like 3 sets where it's like black. It's like black and green, which look really fucking sweet. Black and blue, like a nice blue, and then black.
Yeah.
And it's all like the same like swirl design. It looks really sweet.
Okay.
Black and gray,
There was a
kind of the
set we
same
were gonna get,
concept,
and they
but
had, like, different
it's like my gray dye,
colors on
but
it.
like more
Like there was
smoky.
bat, there's a
Those
dragon,
ones, 'cause
but
you can see
they
the light
had
through them.
the purple and gray ones that,
Those are
and the
great.
orange and gray ones that we already
And
have.
then
I'm like, well, we're
there
not gonna
was
buy
ones that
a
were
set of
blue
5
and
dice we
purple.
already have.
I need purple and black for my my character in Pathfinder.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
kind of cool.
Nice.
And they all came with a little
19
little
bucks
bag.
and little pouches for all of them.
Mhm.
Shit. Shit.
No, little pouch.
No pouches.
Little pouches.
Alright.
But we already have these.
So, you guys.
Otherwise,
Was there another explosion like the last time?
No. You guys take your baths, those of you who do. Return to the inn. Spend the night. You regain all your hit points and hit dice and all the things you get for sleeping.
does
And
Twink
then-
yeah,
get
my
his
hit
gold
points.
Did I
3?
get my 10 gold back?
No.
Is Twink all nice and healed from his getting shot?
Yes. Would you roll?
That's arrows.
He tries to whisper
Eight.
and goes, ah, blah, blah, blah.
8.
Or they just leave. It's easier. There.
I don't have that much.
Then half of what you have. Didn't go well. So you guys
You don't like the sound of that.
spend the night, wake up bright and early, I assume,
Yeah.
To the bakery!
for the
To the
bakery.
bakery.
Yes.
The Earth and
There's
Heart.
somewhere other
Yes.
than here.
We're gonna go to the earthen hearth.
Sure.
He said it's the best. We want the best.
Ask the guy for directions to somewhere for breakfast.
Are we gonna be here for another day? Because we should probably pay for our rooms for today as well.
Oh, that would.
Ooh.
I don't know. How long is your thing going to take there,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Ferric?
So should we?
You shitty paladin.
So should we?
Nobody knows I'm a shitty paladin.
Well, I heard where he's
Hell
going,
dad.
so
Because I got gruel for 2 copper.
Should we pay for a room?
Somewhere else.
I don't know. I don't know how long we're gonna be.
Other food.
Okay.
Have you asked
just gotta come
Aren't
ask
you
what.
the
fancy?
church?
I haven't been
Well,
there.
I
They
have.
gives you
Well,
directions
up
back
to
to the
the
main
level.
drag. Tells you
I have to, yeah. I have to go to
Get
the
out.
upper level.
Okay. I don't
So we have to go to the
have
upper
to use
level
with
to
the
get there?
rations, so I don't need to go.
I'll go with you then. I can go there anyway.
I think, unless we're going to try going up to the platforms, we should pay for another night.
Probably a good idea.
Just because, I don't know, maybe if we get up there, we might not come back down.
Yeah, we should also probably look for right now because you did.
Yeah, he did.
Back at the main room, Jack.
Oh shit! I forgot. He wasn't with you.
After breakfast? Yeah, he
Okay.
never came to the
Yeah.
room. I would have gone looking for him last night, but the bed was really comfy.
Right? Oh my
Sure.
God.
The main room.
They're specifically
I like all clean. I like it.
Can I
So are
chat
you gonna
up
be
people
there
that
for
look
tonight?
like
'Cause I
they're
think
bringing
we're
wares to market and help,
One
have
goal.
them help me find a market?
Yeah.
Sure. Make your
And
way
that's
to the
for
market
the
square.
lodging of our
Yay,
I know that. That's
I wanted
primarily
to.
what I want to pay.
Which it does take you a good 20 minutes,
So we've paid for another
half an
night.
hour to walk there.
I'll
So you figure you're probably, you can see you're getting closer to the mountain.
Okay.
just let Trina know.
Pay for another night.
Yeah, we're paying for another
Yep.
night.
Okay.
That way we can walk around and I can leave
And then
all that behind.
I'd like to ask our gracious barkeep
Mhm.
where the direction of the mines is to go to that bakery you mentioned.
Well, you got to go up to the mountain,
Okay.
and then you go in, follow the tunnel into the dwarven section of town,
Right.
and then at the back, farthest into the cavern, where the mines are.
Awesome.
Okay.
Thank you kindly.
Thank you, sir.
Happy to help.
Would you like something from the
I
bakery?
lose my voice. No thanks, I had my breakfast already. As you guys make your way across town, it does take you better part of an hour to make it to the mountain.
I'm gonna keep my eyes out for a specific person.
Do we
Make
feed
a perception check.
Am I adding keen eyesight or no?
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's
so
see if I see them pass by.
That was the other thing.
unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. You see him, yeah, as you're
rolled an 8, so
going for baked goods near the market
I can't
square.
see him.
You kind of pick out Ragnar just kind of standing there next to this ornate fountain in the center.
Just staring at it.
Sitting on it, staring out at everything else. Going,
Okay, I'll point him out to everybody else.
I rolled a 17, so.
No.
I was
We're
kinda
gonna go
going,
to. Hey, we're going to a bakery. Do you want to come?
yes, okay.
Nobody asks where it was.
Not important.
I assumed you wandered off, so.
He's still in one piece. That's all that matters.
Let's try
The ghost didn't take
find
him
a
apart.
base of
I don't think-
location or operation first, and then go about. Not, hey, what's this way? Well,
I didn't realize what time of day it was.
Literally picture straight up an anime where like look back and see the dotted line.
Zorro.
Yeah.
We're gonna run in a straight line. Zorro instantly turns. Where'd Zorro go?
Are you need a coaster for that monster?
It's empty.
It's fine.
So that's
I
fine.
just
I can move it though.
No,
It's your
There's a
table.
spare one.
It's a spare one. Yeah, no, it's
hey, it's
Done,
personally mine too.
It's partially efforts.
that's part.
Um,
There's one more sit, my bad.
Sorry. So, what are you guys doing? Are you guys doing the markets? Anything in the market square? Are you continuing on towards the
What's
lines?
in the market square? Anything that would
What-
distract us
so-
from going to a fresh bakery?
Think farmers market.
Okay.
Is it better than a fresh bakery?
There are baked goods here.
They're a bakery, so.
We could grab our food on the way.
To
But he said to go to the dwarven bakery.
We're going to
The Hearth is not a bakery. The Earth and Hearth is not a bakery. It's a tavern.
I asked him for a bakery.
Yeah, but he told you the Hearth when he asked for food.
Oh well. I'm going there anyways. He said it's the dwarven food. I'm like, yes. And I'm going.
He said fresh baked
You want
bread.
some
I was
dwarven food?
in.
Yes.
You said
I'm
there
gonna
are
soul
no
like a
bakeries
rubber
open till
dwarf,
morning.
so.
Someone else asked about food, and the Dwarven Hearth was food.
Well, then I will stop at a bakery and grab a couple baked goods.
Sure.
How much am I spending on baked goods?
It's a silver bread per loaf.
Silver
A
bread.
silver
per
bread
loaf.
per loaf?
Silver piece per loaf.
It's an odd.
When we're passing the market, is there like
currency.
I'm gonna buy 2.
preserved foods anywhere? Something that I can like chuck in the caravan, so when we're on the road, we don't have
You
to
do
eat
see a
fucking dry
fishmonger
rations.
with
I wanna eat it.
salted fish.
You're inland, so imagine how little that stuff is.
Yeah, no, thank you.
That's pretty much it for preserves. Other than like jams, they're preservative.
Yeah,
Preservatives.
jams. Jams would be good.
Yeah, there are jams and
What kind of
preserves.
I was gonna say, once you say jams, she's fucking something.
What kind of jams? Do you
Fruit jams.
I will. How much is what?
Yam jam.
You're gonna
Uh,
turn your bad to a diabetic.
Maybe
It's not for him.
5 copper for a jar.
I will buy them. Not for him.
You say that now. The second you open that, the back's gonna be all over. Like me on a monster.
And have a little.
Do I find a tailor?
Sorry, you're looking for a textile shop. Make an investigation check.
What I need is up in the top part, so I'm good.
You said it was 5 copper?
22.
22. Yeah, you're able to find a nice looking tailor with a storefront with
Oh, it's cheap for him.
suits on display, as well as adventuring gear.
Do I see anything made out of this
Strong
silk
next
material?
No.
No? Okay. I'm gonna go in and say, I'll introduce myself. Hello, I'm a merchant. Come from Highport. I'm here looking to make a deal. I have a source of these. I'm going to show them a single one of the bolts.
Well, my stars. That is a nice material. It doesn't matter. Alright. Technical difficulties.
Just gonna
to
shimmy back.
the elevator.
Back to the elevator. Sure. Spend another 20 minutes or so walking back towards the entrance to this dwarven cavern.
How crowded are these streets as we're walking?
Not particularly.
No.
Probably not too much right now because everyone's in the mines.
Yeah. There are people out and about, but it's not.
I thought this wasn't a. Is this a primarily dwarven city?
No.
This section is.
This area
in
this
the
is
cavern.
dwarven section.
Yeah, I was wondering like why. Oh, this. So before that, there was probably a lot of people before we got to the dwarven city.
Oh yeah, hustle and bustling outside of the
Yeah.
mountain. But once you came into the mountain,
It's like double.
traffic died down quite a
Okay.
bit.
Very nice.
Everybody works nights.
They're all hookers.
Sure, there's a district. I'm sure there's a district for that, and I'm sure you slept near it.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. I actually found some.
All right.
So you guys make your way back to the elevator.
Yes.
Yes.
And there's no queue.
Can we get
No.
one silver
Holy
bread?
shit.
Do we have to pay?
Closed off.
Oh, you want?
Do we have to
yeah.
pay to take the elevator?
Yeah. It's 10 gold for the ride up to the top each. Each.
Oh,
Is this
What
all-
business do you have on the platforms? Who are you?
Is this a one-time fee or every time you use this elevator?
Every time you go up, it's
Okay,
10
I'm not
gold.
going up.
You guys
It's
have
10 gold.
business up top?
I have business at the
No,
church.
it's
so
more up. All right.
What about to come back getting out once
Is it
you're
another
up there?
10?
I just asked that. 10
It's,
for a
it's a
round
round trip.
trip. Take a look at it.
I mean, I could catch up with you guys later.
Well, I'm going. I have some valuable trades that don't really play well down here. I'm unable to sell down at this level.
I just wanted to
kind
go
of broke.
shopping.
There's shops down here just with really fancy stuff.
Well, I'm okay with not being super fancy.
You're going to the temple?
Mhm.
And where are you going?
I have some.
Yeah, so I don't get
I got
lost
told there
again.
were
Yes.
higher end shops up at the top
Right.
that I have some good
Those are
trades.
closed today.
Why are they closed?
Didn't you
today?
hear?
No, I didn't hear anything. I just heard there was some.
The Duke's been assassinated.
What?
The platforms are on lockdown.
Yeah.
You will be escorted to the temple when you reach the top,
Okay.
and you will be escorted back.
Okay.
Does he have a
Dude,
time
been
limit? Do we know what
assassinated.
time we have to pick him up?
Crap.
You just tried to dad me?
No, I
dare
tried to mom you.
Oh,
Have fun in school,
okay.
little boy.
We don't
Yeah,
get the
wait for the
idea of
priest
the
now.
assassination. Would you mind if I accompany you to the temple? He's a friend of mine. I won't be going into the shops or anything like that. I just don't really want him going
A little bit
alone.
of Randall slipping in the right.
Now they took his information.
I mean, I'm just going to a church.
I'm just curious why you're going to a church.
I got my own shit.
I was going to talk to somebody at the church. Church can help me as well. With one of those.
All right, so 10 gold apiece
Yep.
for the ride.
I'm curious now.
I'll try not to lose him today.
Is anyone else going up? Have business up top?
We're going to go shop.
I'm
Yeah.
curious.
Come and shop.
You piqued my curiosity. Oh, I'm so gonna die.
I'll come along. I have nothing to buy or sell, but
You can help me make sure he doesn't get lost
yes.
again.
No, but the shopping, not up there.
Yes.
There's a little desk one here.
That's fine. We're okay.
That's your Francis. Keep your back close to us. I know you want the recycles.
I did fun.
Oh, that's what. I heard there was guilds up top as well.
If you have business at the guild houses, you can be escorted there too.
Well, okay.
I'm just curious, like if we want to join a guild.
What are these guild houses? I'm curious about these guilds.
Well, there are various guilds.
Yeah, like magic.
What would you like to?
Magic related? No.
bothering you?
I didn't know that rabbit guilds.
Sorry.
Bounty
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm just curious. Like, what kind of guild?
Are you? Is this what you guys asking the guy, or?
No, I was curious about like.
We're
I
asking. We're
Yeah,
asking.
You're
We're
asking
asking.
bounty hunter adventure type thing.
Yeah.
Oh, one of those. What's it called?
Starts flipping through this book.
No, I got it on this paper in front of me. I just gotta find
No,
the
I
right
meant
page.
the guard. The guard going.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, that one's
He's got a rifle through to find the right brochure.
exactly.
Pulls out a coat.
Yeah.
This is
How to
probably
deal with
There you
AIDS?
go.
Oh no, not that one. That's for me.
Why am I missing
See
my
that
one page that I need? Here it is. No, there it isn't. There it is. Jesus.
Wrong page in the Rolodex.
The Beast Reavers. Those guys are nuts.
Ooh, it's something fun.
What about like for fighters?
That's where I want to go.
Yeah.
Unless you mean like the Colosseum, and it kind of points down off to the north.
I also want to check that out.
Is that another
Is it
fight pit?
Basically,
No, it's on the
I don't
ground.
do that shit anymore. Okay.
Sorry, you were asking about
Yeah, I was curious about magic.
mages. No, there's no mages guild.
No mages guilds, no mages colleges, no nothing. I got told there was
Make
something.
a
I can assume there's a
Persuasion check.
I can assume this is probably where like the main local traders guild thing would be.
like the Merchants Guild.
Yeah.
The Merchants Guild would be up there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're called the Wheel of Commerce.
No conference, yeah, they want me too.
You said
Okay,
Beast
persuasion.
Reavers?
Beast Reavers.
Reavers. That's good.
Would my etiquette, like,
Do I wanna
this guy
go
seem to
now?
care if I have etiquette, if I have.
Can you afford it?
He
I'm just
doesn't
kinda curious.
seem
Yeah,
to.
he doesn't seem to, like, I know his job, so I'm just kind of curious if the guard is worth it.
Alright, persuasion.
16.
16. He goes. The only arcane order we have here is the
Pages. Rolodex.
Rolodex again. Yeah. What is it here? I thought I wrote it down. Should be right here. There it is. The Order of the Mystic Blade. But they're the personal guild of the Duke. The
The
assassinated Duke?
deceased
They
Duke.
must have done a very shitty
The
job.
Great Lake Duke.
He was.
the Tilbury family,
Why do I
Okay.
recognize that name?
because that's the Duke's name.
Oh. Remember he says the name of the family. Can I use an obscure knowledge check to see if I know anything about the family?
Sure.
Can I add my heraldry, or because I already did that, I can't?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
19.
19. What kind of thing would you like to know?
This thing, sorry. I want to know about if they have an extreme magical background. Like if their family's known for being powerful in arcane.
Not to your knowledge, no.
Not to my knowledge.
No.
Okay. Then they're probably not worth my time.
Yes, can one make money at the Coliseum? Participating? Or-
Yeah, if you participate in the fight pit.
That is not at each other.
Is there team battles?
Oh God.
Uh,
Oh.
yeah.
You might have to fight a really large beast.
We're about to play the D&D mini game.
I'm just gonna look at the two of them, look back at the why did you tell them that?
I'm going with him because
WWE SmackDown Raw.
Did we hit the Merchants Guild after we're done at
Alright.
the temple?
Double check my strengths.
Are you going up
My
to the top
bonuses
then?
From magic axe.
What the?
I have business with them afterwards, but
No? Okay.
what I have is more
I'll ask
I
the,
know.
I'll go back to the tavern.
I have something I can
Ask
ask some
them
of the
if there's
priests
any,
there as well.
Libraries are in the city.
Priest can assist me with something.
I don't know of any libraries. No. I don't know of any libraries. No.
So are we going up to check out the guild first, or are we Coliseum?
I think it's a little rich for my blood to go up there.
you go to the Coliseum, you make some money, and then you go up.
There we go up there.
Then I will.
So are you
then
going
I'll
up
go
multiple
to the-
days?
I might have to go up more than once. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll
They're
see.
the shortest way from the town.
Coliseum first.
Might not be.
I'm going up
Well, you got to take the elevator. The elevator is the only way up to the platforms.
Alright, no.
What's your business? Oh, did you miss that? What's your business up on the platforms?
Oh, I was just wondering, are there libraries up there?
Yeah, they're not open right now.
Are not open?
Basically, the guilds
Alright,
and
thanks.
the temple are the only things that are open, I think.
Yeah.
So far, yeah.
Guilds for their day-to-day business, and temples because the temples are.
The
That's how-
Coliseum.
We don't mess with
when's
gods.
the Coliseum?
When will they be
Evening.
open?
Evening.
Evening into the night.
When do you think the next time they'll be open?
Once we find whoever killed the Duke.
Someone killed the Duke?
How'd you miss all
Did
of
you
that?
miss this whole
I wasn't
conversation?
there.
He just shows up and starts asking questions.
The Duke was assassinated yesterday.
When you go up there, look around, maybe ask
Bummer.
around a bit to see if you can find out what more happened.
What do you think I'm going?
way ahead of you.
Yeah, like, why do you think I'm going?
Okay, so the,
You know that one time I missed?
so the two of you,
Yeah.
10 gold apiece.
Already done. Yeah, already did
All
that.
right. So he lets you on, and he sends one of the guards up with you.
Is it like unsettlingly quick or unsettlingly slow?
Unsettlingly slow.
Is it really creaky?
No, it doesn't make a sound,
Is
and
it
you're
like
not sure what
comms?
powers. You don't know what powers it.
Okay.
It just starts rising.
Religious.
Straight up.
Detect magic. Detect magic on it.
Angled up the wall, which is a pretty sheer cliff, so it's close to straight.
Detect magic on it.
You want to try this?
Right away. Can I see? What's this?
God damn, I need a lamp. Is it too dark?
Well, I meant for them to try and get them.
I don't care about that right now. Sorry, detect magic?
Yeah, I want to detect magic on it.
Oh yeah, you can smell it.
No, I want to actually like detect, see if I can figure out what type of magic it does it. I'm just curious.
Is it odd that you tell what type of magic it is?
I thought I did.
Tell
Yeah,
it.
it's not even.
Because I focused it, I thought I
Yeah.
could. Or can I not?
I
Or
think
no, that would be a
it's
fifth
more of
edition.
an
Had, like,
arcane
a
haze.
blank
Oh, okay, that's a fifth edition thing.
And
Then.
then showing that straight up.
My bad.
I'm pretty sure your detect magic is just you can see it as an
Yeah,
arcane.
when you
Yeah.
put it straight up,
Oh,
it
okay.
Like, you know, like
reflects down.
a
If it was
heat
a
mirage
straight
type of thing,
and not
Okay.
you can see that.
popcorn, would
Kind of like a quest marker in a video game almost.
No, I meant
Or like
no,
it's
no,
a
no,
sound
it's showing
Look
up on
straight
the-
at the screen.
like,
It's
Closer to
Like,
that.
yeah, where
see
that
it
glows
unless
red,
it's
like
pointing
my
at
target glows red kind of deal, that kind of concept.
Not even not that. No, it's like you know what gas looks like in a room, and it's
Yeah.
just got that weird wave to it.
Yeah,
It's like that.
and I can like kind of follow that wave to the item.
Well, you can see what's emitting it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was just kind of curious how this works.
No,
Just
it's a visual thing.
Yeah.
You have to be able to see
Uh,
it, and it's just you see an arcane
Don't
haze
turn
coming
it
off of
Don't
something.
blind me. It will literally blind me when I look at tree.
I need a new sticky frog.
Anyway, okay.
So I guess we're still going to go shopping until later when the Coliseum is open.
Yeah.
I'll come watch you guys get butt.
Shopping.
Well, we'll see what the rules are.
Yeah.
If it's to the death, I'm not
Oh wait,
going.
how long
No,
is
please
this
don't.
current?
I did a lifetime of
It
that.
takes about
I'm done.
15 minutes to go up.
Oh,
Which
okay.
is part of why it's so expensive, because it takes a long time.
I want to ask that.
That's downtime, each person that has to go up.
I want to ask that guard. When was the Duke assassinated?
He was found yesterday evening.
Yesterday.
Yes, eventually you guys make it to the top, and there's another contingent of guards up there, 4 of them, and he grabs another one and they guide you. So you get to the top, and you can see there's these 3 large stone platforms out in front of you. One directly ahead of you, one away to the north along the cliff face, and on that one you see giant stone walls, big fancy buildings out there. This is the seat of the Duke.
I was going to say that's the Duke's place.
That's the Duke's place.
Fair enough.
You can see that the house itself is made of wood, which up in the mountains is a sign of affluence. In front of you, you see a beautiful garden, flower beds and greenery, and a whole bunch of, again, wooden buildings, each one with a symbol on the front, some of which you recognize as guild symbols. These are the guild houses.
So we can go there after the temple.
So
As
is
well
it
as some
fair
other
to
buildings.
assume
And on the
Duke's house, guild's quarters, and then
on the right, there's another platform about 10 feet higher
120 milligrams.
than the center
tea.
one.
It's tea. There's 4 types of tea in it.
10 feet higher than the center one, with a bunch of stone buildings on it as well. And you start heading towards that.
Okay. Are the Crimson Guards allowed inside the temple? Or they just have to stand outside?
Tea.
Pretty good.
They're probably going to go.
I get a little energy back.
That's an interesting point.
They wouldn't
No,
be-
they'll be going to the temple with you.
They'd be going in the temple with me?
It's good for you.
I want to do some inquiry.
is there more traffic around
Where you
the
get?
Duke's place and not
There
where the guilds are?
is nobody on the streets other than Crimson Army.
So there's people posted outside every day.
What are you eating?
Seaweed.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so you guys make your way along.
Yes.
along the streets to a big 15-foot wide stone walkway, not walkway, stone staircase leading up. And you come out on top, and right in front of you, across this large square with a fountain in the middle, is a giant cathedral
Sriracha.
with
You lost can't see me.
is actually in that player's handbook. I forget what this goddess symbol is. This is a temple of Leora.
I don't have
Leora?
Leora.
What about Is that just the first one we see?
That's the first one you
Okay.
see as you come up.
Fair enough.
A huge temple with a stone foundation.
Do we know what that's the god of?
Leora is the god of the earth.
Okay.
There are various other temples lying around. The other large ones nearby are ones to Moradin and one to Talos.
The old Talos.
Uh,
Not Skyrim Talos.
No, different Talos.
I'm collecting games from different guys.
Are you a god? Do you have an amulet? Can I have it?
Leave go.
I'm
almost broke.
Anyway, yeah, so it takes you past these first few temples. There are various smaller buildings on this fairly large platform until eventually you come to one that's still large but considerably smaller than the Grand Cathedral,
I mean, it's
with just a silver disc emblazoned on the door.
Okay.
And they'll walk in with you.
No, so they have to follow us like directly to every single building we go to, not just like the district kind of deal.
Yes.
Okay.
they've got everything on fucking
I'm
lockdown.
seeing how hard everything's unlocked. I'm just curious how I'm gonna slip away. I might have to pee.
What's it look like inside? Is there are there people inside, or is it just like a
There are
relatively empty?
very few people in here.
That's what I think.
There is a priestess.
I want to look for the
and
person with the biggest
that's
hat.
about it.
I knew it. There's a single priestess.
Yeah, there's no single priestess right now.
Are there, so we're obviously like in the we're at a church, we're at like where the pews are, like that kind of.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
very
There are a series of wooden pews.
Yeah, there are other
leading
rooms
to an
though,
altar at the
like
front.
that. There are other rooms.
There's 2 rooms near the front as you
Okay.
go in, and that's it.
Okay. Okay, mine's very quick. I don't just probably gonna be very long.
I was going to say, you go first.
Yeah, I'm very quick. I'm just going to say, priestess, is there anyone else in the temple currently, or is it just you?
It's just me today.
Just you?
The
I was wondering.
platforms have been shut down.
I've been informed that there are not many magical people. I was wondering if you could take a look at something for me.
How do you mean?
I have something that caused me great discomfort in a magical way.
Is it herpes?
Very, very bad.
Are
Magical
you
herpes?
asking for a spell?
Yeah.
For a prayer? Sorry, for a prayer?
No. I was curious about the spell.
I
I
like
was
it.
curious if you could just read something for me. Try to figure out what this is.
What would you like me to look at?
And I'm gonna show her the book that hurt my head. Just curious.
She looks at it, she goes, I have no idea what this is.
No idea?
Hands it back to you.
Okay. I was curious. Alright. I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna wait for him outside though.
Because if it's magical,
Mhm.
I can't help you.
Okay.
It's not. Oh, she is a Garen,
Okay.
halfling.
Halfling.
A gaffling, if you will.
I'm an idiot. You gotta say halfling.
I
I'm
would
going to
assume
continue to
so,
use Garen.
considering Timor is a half.
Yes, that's why it's important.
Okay.
But if it's magical, that's not my area of expertise.
Okay.
You'd have to speak to a wizard.
There's some priests. Look at this. I don't know what it is. That's why I'm curious.
I can't help you.
All I
I'm
know
sorry.
is it hurt my eyes. Alright, I'm gonna step back outside and just kind of wait for him with the guards because
One of the guards follows you, and one of them's still standing at the
Oh,
at
that's
the
it.
doorway.
Okay. I'm just gonna simply wait for him.
So
Give you your moment.
you go up to the priestess, pull the coin out from under my glove. It's got the crack in
Welcome.
it.
It does have a crack in it.
It does have a crack in it.
Yep.
Flip it up in the air, catch it, and show it to her. And like, I was told to come here.
Boy, it's been a long time.
Okay. How can I help you?
I've been receiving messages from Tamora. She gave me this, and then told me to come here. And now I'm here.
Okay.
I don't know what to do now. There wasn't really an instruction booklet.
Perhaps you should pray.
That's a thing.
Can I eavesdrop on this?
Just,
I give him his space. Can I eavesdrop?
I thought you said you
I
went
thought you were
outside.
outside,
I
yeah.
wouldn't,
mean,
have,
like,
I
outside.
wouldn't have even started this conversation.
Oh, if I was there?
Sure.
Okay. Love it.
Then
Never
I'll
mind.
take a couple minutes.
And go.
Go pray.
Okay.
How does it start again?
Sup,
The
Tamora?
worst
I made it.
paladin ever.
Pray.
Oh, yeah,
pray. What's
praying.
pray? Oh right,
Oh,
pray.
yeah, that's a thing.
That's a real thing people do sometimes.
I'm not a fucking paladin.
So you kneel in one of the pews, and
Start to go. Be like, I don't know how this
Do they
works.
have pews?
there are pews, yeah. So you're sitting there for a couple of moments before someone interrupts you. Now, what are you doing in the house of the Lady of Luck? Not often you see a dwarf here. And you turn and there's this another Gurren woman standing there in kind of worn leathers with long blonde hair. I need you to make a perception check.
Kind of.
Perception?
Yeah.
Fucking 5.
5. Okay. What are you doing in the Temple of the Lady of Luck?
Presumably I've been sent here. I'm trying to figure out why.
Why do you presume?
Presumably.
Well, I was, told, but you don't really want to go around telling people that you've heard a voice in your head.
You hear voices now.
Occasionally. I mean, it's been really mad.
Well,
Kind of pissed her off, I think.
You certainly did, Farrick.
Oh, what? Huh? Look down to see if I left my store name tag on. No, it's not on.
I've been watching you in your attempts to be a better person.
I've tried.
Trying not to squander the life that I gave you.
I'm trying. I really am.
You're trying, Ryan.
Farrick, you lost everything once, and you're afraid to lose again.
Yeah.
That fear drives you to anger. You must not let your fear drive you. You felt helpless once. You watched as your home was destroyed by terrible forces and you could do nothing to save those you loved. Take your oath now, Ferric Manslayer.
Oh.
And you need never feel helpless again. For my power will be yours for as long as you keep your oath. And I will watch over and protect you.
I mean, sign me up. That sounds great.
You must use your power to help those who cannot help themselves. Take your oath.
I take the oath. I'm assuming it's not a piece of paper. I'll take the rest.
You must use the power you have to help those who cannot help themselves.
Hi.
I will use my powers to protect those who can't protect themselves.
Is it repeat after me? So.
You must aid those whom you meet who feel helpless as you once did.
I will aid the ones who feel helpless.
Never again will you take a life out of fear or anger,
I will
but
not.
only out of necessity.
I will only take the life out of necessity, not fear or anger.
And most importantly, Ferric,
Whole series now.
take risks. Because a little luck goes a long way.
I'll be a bit risky.
Swear this, Ferric Luckbringer, that you may be my champion.
I swear.
I shall hold you to your oath from this day until your final days, champion of Timora. Be warned that if you break it, you will lose my favor, and though I will not take the gift of life that I once granted you, never again shall I smile upon you.
Don't stab sleeping people, got it.
And now that you've taken your oath, there's one last thing you have to do. You must complete a pilgrimage to atone for your sins. And she
Yeah.
kind of smiles and turns away.
Where?
Don't worry, You don't have to complete it alone. In fact, you shouldn't even have to travel that far. And she starts walking away.
Where do I go?
She turns back and she goes, in fact, it's quite a simple task, really. And she fades away.
That doesn't tell me anything.
That's what your response is.
I mean, yeah. I just went from
You're
bad
left
killer to
standing alone in the temple.
Sweet. I check my coin.
It says go home.
The coin says go home.
It does.
Is it written on the coin, or does the coin literally just look,
It's,
go
it's,
home?
it's engraved. 2 words, go home.
How close is blue from here?
It's a few days' travel.
Towards the Reese Mountains?
Opposite direction.
Okay.
I didn't see it.
It's actually down on the point. Or it was down on the point.
I would say I know it is.
It was 8 point.
It's not shown there because it's gone.
Yeah, over there.
Is it
Blue area.
literally
Is that
blue?
really? That's
I
what
mean-
it is.
Yes, it is now. Currently, yes.
I don't
Okay.
know it's after a while.
I will say to the coin, okay, I got the hint, and I want to flick it and catch it and see if it says anything else.
No, it just still says go home.
All right.
Now,
Actually, I'll put it back under my glove. Walk out.
And you now have access to all your paladin
Woo! Dope.
It never goes on.
Does that include that one?
Which one?
Faithful steed.
Yes.
Sorry. Oh, I can't die now.
Yes.
I'm definitely gonna be more fucking reckless now. Okay.
Your cart can break though.
A little risk.
That's right. A little luck goes a long way.
Yeah.
Check out some of that.
You just don't have the good kind.
Yeah, I guess I'll leave it here. So.
Both the guards are waiting outside for you with Pierce.
What's up?
It's a good day.
It's a good day.
It's a fucking great day.
Sounds
Let's go
like
find everybody else.
What about, should we go to the Merchant's Guild real quick?
think you want to see
around
the guards.
What time of day is it?
Hmm?
What time of day is it?
At this point, it's
Expensive to get
midday.
up here. So
I currently have no business with it.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like 12:30, 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Did we ask him to go check out the
We always go
guild?
quick.
We did ask him, right? Check
You go.
out
You. Well, he wanted me to figure shit out.
Anything.
I thought we were going.
Oh, I gotta fucking download that other book.
Well, I'm gonna go to the
I have the
Merchant's Guild
book.
whether he comes with me or not. Or do I have to? Do I have to?
Yeah, you you have business with one of the guilds as you try to turn off towards away from where the guards are leading you.
Oh. Yeah. I was told that they procure curious items, and I have one in my possession. Oh, did you say there was a temple of Morden on the way there as well? I want to drop off my the pendant that I have. I have one of their necklaces,
Okay.
so I wanted to just drop that off there because I don't need it. So I was wondering. So I just basically just want to find
It's
the.
just pendants.
It's kind
Aren't you
of
wearing
like how
like
this is
30
one of
different
the
gods?
an old
I think he's
cabin.
got
Three.
I
I
thought you
have
guys
4,
would
but I'm
like
only
it.
wearing 3.
So it's like that scene in the
Thank
Mummy
you.
where the guy
That's
is
it.
like whipping out the shirt.
I don't need
trying to speak
more shit that I don't need.
Exactly.
Okay, so they accept it.
Okay.
Thank you for it.
More than Baranor. You look
I have the
at
other
the
ones
nice
also.
houses. 100
The guard who followed you in
Sorry,
goes,
I
no
have
more
4. 2 of
detours.
them are the same.
You completed your business. We're gonna head back to the elevator
One
now.
of Morden, one
Do Crimson's
of
guards have magical abilities or
I
no?
personally know that.
Like all of them, or are they just standard soldiers, just very well armed soldiers?
Make a note
I don't.
of your knowledge.
I know what it is.
Is this aura of protection?
Not sure.
Not
Is this
sure.
aura of protection thing like now?
What level does it say you get it?
It just says it under the paladin stuff.
Well, it's whatever you picked from the Skills and Powers book, right?
It just says a paladin has the following special benefits, and then it's just a list.
Yes, but you picked and chose from the Skills and Powers book. like
This
all
is-
classes do.
Yeah, this is before that. That's what I'm saying. It's right here.
Yes. In the skills
In the
and
skills
powers.
and powers,
Ryan.
I don't have the skills and powers, but I have the place.
It's in front of you, isn't it, Curly?
Oh yeah, I think I have.
I think the camera got switched. 'cause I
Sorry,
can see
you're
the
not
car.
sure.
I'm gonna try and charm him.
No, it's
Use
facing
charm
this
person.
Oh,
Okay.
it's worried
I
about
just
it.
and I can,
What? What's up?
Right? I think
The
the
camera's
camera got
backwards.
switched. Like it's looking at the.
The reflection.
Yeah.
So, charm person.
Yep.
Saving throw against my spell DC.
Sure.
Plus my. It says okay, so it says for wizards that I get my wisdom modifier, but
It's charisma for you.
for charisma for me. Okay.
That's an 11.
Now he fails.
Okay.
Well, I have 14, and then it's my charisma modifier. It's 17.
The 14 would be including your charisma modifier.
It's not. Or is it? Oh, it's 10 plus 3, and then you gave me the other one for the level. Yes, it's 14.
Just one every level.
Yeah, sorry about that.
There's 2 bathrooms.
There are 2 bathrooms upstairs.
I know where one is.
I only know where one is.
If you turn left and then left again.
Oh, yeah, I do know where it is. Okay.
Sorry, so charm person is it?
Yeah.
If we get to the shopping
So basically, he's just he accepts my suggestions because he believes me to be a trusted friend.
You know what, chips?
Yes.
Well, they got a whole bunch of different flavors. They got
That one.
This one?
That one.
Sweet chili and sour cream?
Yes.
Let me get some of those.
Thank you.
So I now have to message that artist and ask her for a world's greatest
Paladin.
dad wearing shirt version of that dwarf with the words Paladin written over it.
So
And
world's
then get
greatest.
that turned into a shirt.
It should
Of
say
course.
world's greatest paladin.
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
world's greatest dad.
So
Yeah.
he is
Paladin.
charmed.
As I don't worry, man. This will be the last stop. I promise.
And the other one draws a sword. He goes, "What's going on?" Or what did you just do?
Nothing.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh, I rolled a 1. I'm gonna die. I'm dead. Or in jail.
He goes, "We're going back now."
Son of a-
And that is completely fine. We're gonna go with you straight to the elevator. We gotta
That
move.
was-
So he's gonna walk behind you, sword in your back.
God damn it. Fucking, I hate these dice, Drew. I haven't slipped inside a dice. I haven't rolled above 6. So for that one roll, I got an 18. It's something.
It's because I don't have my dice, so that's like they don't like me.
Great.
Yeah. So
I even have crazy bonuses, and I roll.
So the one guy is kind of like
Doesn't get it.
the one guy is very much like put your sword down.
No, what are you
Big
doing?
deal.
Like I'm going.
And the
I'm
other
not-
guy
I'm
is
not
very much
resisting.
like
I'm not resisting.
yeah. Okay.
Like I'm not resisting, so I was like, all right, I'm not a fighter. I'm a freaking bard. Okay, now, what would you consider his intent on me right now? Is it like full on, like if I move the wrong direction, I'm dead, or just kind of like he's very?
Make
I mean, if you try to dart, it's probably
insight
just.
No, I'm in a dart. No, I'm just curious about something.
insight check.
We're just gonna talk to the other.
That's
about-
better.
About the weather, how the.
Yeah,
Let's check
18.
the weather.
Really, you want the weather?
18.
That's what you're talking
I want to
about?
play a risk. I'm risking it.
By talking about the weather.
Yeah, it happened. How many episodes in? I care about the weather now.
Yeah, it's been a hot one. Certainly nice to have that cloud cover
Hot
today.
seat.
Except for your pockets.
Has there been a lot of traffic on
You just
the?
kind of get.
Your bottom half gets really warm.
On the
That's why I brought
no, we no one's allowed up other than
Quite
special
comfortable with them slippers now.
circumstances
Okay, well I appreciate it.
or down.
Alright,
extra socks.
18.
18 for
Insight.
insight. Yeah, he's jumpy. He's ready to
Yeah.
But it wouldn't work.
cut you down.
Cut me down?
If you make
All
any
right.
further aggressive acts.
So okay, but I'm just casually talking to the guy. I'm like, what's with your the guy that I charmed? I'm like, what's with your buddy? He seems a little jumpy.
Yeah, he seems really on edge there.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, just calm down, man. Put the
Here,
sword down.
I got an idea. I got an idea. How about you hold the sword to me, and then maybe he'll calm down.
How about that? What if I hold the sword to him?
I don't like this guy. He seems really jumpy. He feels like he might
He
stab
does
me.
pull out his sword and he kind of holds it
holds
up
towards
to your
me,
back. Yeah.
Yeah, just like he seems kind of like if I trip, you're gonna stab me. Can you just calm down a little
And you
bit?
do see the other guy kind of back off just a tad. He's still
Yeah.
got his sword out.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm worried that if I like roll a 1 and trip, I might get stabbed. That's what I'm genuinely afraid of.
Slip in a bottle. Oh,
Exactly right. Like, it was like I don't know. I could say the wrong thing. Alright, so he calms down a little bit though.
He backs off a bit. Yeah.
Okay. The problem is, I could, if he's not hostile, I can use alter mood, but I'm afraid. I can put on a light
So if you're
display.
careful, I can share some blankets.
Oh, okay. So while we're going down, so the charm guy is charmed. Wait, I gotta look up how long he's charmed for. It'd be long enough though,
What am I
to get all the way back. I'm gonna start asking him questions about the Duke while I got him charmed.
I don't know much.
Yeah.
Just that we're not allowed to let anyone in or out of the platforms until we find out who did this.
Do you have any suspects? Like did Duke have any enemies?
No, you have to speak to the investigator. They're just regular army.
Where's the
My
investigator?
my job is to guard the.
Who's the investigator?
I have no idea. Someone higher up.
Someone higher up. So he'd be up
It's like,
here.
what are you doing? It doesn't need to know that.
So he'd be up here, right? Like he would be investigating up here.
Oh
right?
yeah, certainly. Shut up.
Would your so all the superiors, I'm assuming, are up here, or would anybody maybe like down in the town square area know who the investigator is?
No, probably not.
No one really down in the town square area would know anything.
He doesn't need to know this. What are you doing?
You know what, bud? I think we should have a pint later when you're off duty. The charm
Sounds good. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's meet up. Where do you want to meet up?
What do you know? Any good taverns?
I mean, my favorite is the.
I have a very shitty idea that's going to get me killed.
My favorite is the Singing Swallow. Love it there.
Yeah.
The owner's a lot of fun.
I wonder what goes on in the
Is the
base.
barracks like up here, or is it down in the town square area? Like I gotta be able to find you if I'm gonna meet you.
The main floor is karaoke.
It's being hit on.
He goes, well, the barracks is the other guy just kind of smacks him. Shut up!
Hey, that was rude.
You should not be telling him this stuff.
That was rude.
What's wrong with it? It's not a big deal.
I mean, how are we gonna not?
Who's he gonna tell?
So come on, man. Where's the barracks?
No, like I was saying, it's down on the ground, but then he gets smacked again. Shut up!
All right, man. You know what? We'll talk again when your buddy's a bit of a jerk isn't here.
Heard his name.
Hmm? Oh, sorry, man. My name's Pierce. I'm a traveling performer. What's your name?
Elris.
Elris.
It's nice to meet you. Shut up! Why are you telling this guy your name?
Alright, hold yourself
So wait, how far does minor suggestion go though? That's what it says it is. How far can minor suggestion go?
How far can it
Yeah,
go?
if I okay, so think like wingman code where it's like if I say that we were like old friends, would you go along with it? Or no?
How do you mean?
So like okay, well example would be it's like man he's just got a thing with that he doesn't understand that we're old friends, like something like that, and then would he agree to that or
No.
No?
Minor suggestion is you tell him to do something and he does it.
Yeah,
That's
it's,
it?
it's
He
like-
treats you like somebody like that he knows super
That's
well.
charm person.
Yeah.
Minor suggestion, you suggest.
It's like
to
egging
do
someone on to
something.
do something.
No, I'm talking about like charm person says it is minor suggestion he sees me as a trusted friend, but
Oh
it's
yeah,
not like I
charm
can do
person.
something.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying it does. So
Oh
I'm
no,
like,
well you won't necessarily go alone. Be like, no, we just met, but you're a good guy.
okay, that's what I was curious about.
Minor suggestions is when I went elbow deep in goblin ass.
True.
Then they're my enemy.
Most horrifying word in
I'm just-
Terry's
yeah,
memory.
I've never used this successfully, so I'm kind of curious about like what I can do.
No, you can't implant ideas in his
Yeah,
mind.
fair
It's
enough.
just
Need to accept him for that. You can't hold
Yeah.
it
It's just
longer.
friendly.
I tried so hard.
Is how high up is the platform from the rest of the town?
It's a couple hundred feet up.
So there's no like towers in the lower town that you can go close to that?
Oh,
Okay, wait. Can you give me the name again real quick? I need the pad.
man. So you're doing a great job though, man. What's your rank?
Captain Crunch.
Well, I'm just a soldier.
The standard soldier.
Man, I really hope your superior's not as much of a dick as this guy. Who is your superior?
This guy.
That guy? What's his name?
He goes, well, his name is, and he gets just banged back with the hilt of the sword. He goes, you are not telling him my name. And you. I don't know what you're up to,
Stop it.
I'm up to nothing.
but you're going to stop it. Or I'm taking you in.
Alright, well. Guess your boss is a bit of a dick. I don't know. What can we do?
Yeah, what an asshole. I'm standing right here.
Alright. Before we get for a beer.
All right.
I'm good for now. I got enough
All right,
information.
so they bring you back to the top of the elevator. And you guys make your way back
Hold on,
down.
I gotta look how long this lasts though, real quick. I can't remember how long it lasts.
What are you guys doing?
Well, let's
Well,
say
they're
we're
up
up the
top.
elevator.
Yeah.
We're going to shop
Okay.
until
Okay, Tree,
time for calls.
you might want to modify this. Because apparently he's churned for 3 months.
That doesn't sound
That doesn't sound right. 1 second. After 2 or more charms simultaneously. Where does it say how long?
Sorry, you're going to.
Shopping until the Coliseum opens, then we're going to go check out the Coliseum.
Sure.
See what the rules are.
If they agree with the rules, then I'm moral support.
And we're going to go fight.
Maybe you guys want to wait.
Well, it doesn't open until sundown.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, if you're coming back down, you can.
We're going shopping until it opens. And
And
then
then we're going to.
That was okay. I remember the 2 other things that I was trying to remember at the beginning.
Oh.
1, you do know Noel.
Ha!
Oh, okay. Now I know how it works.
2, if you are not proficient in something, I ask you to make a proficiency check, you don't get any bonuses at all. So things like, I don't know, history checks, where I'd be like, make an intelligence check. It won't be that. It'll just be roll a d20. It's whatever you roll.
Yes, because I get bonuses for that normally.
what, investigation checks?
Anything. 0.
Sorry,
0
yeah,
for
I need to know the
perception,
soldier's
0
name.
for
My apologies.
bonuses.
So I just stuck it to
Unless I'm trying to jump off of
What do
something,
you put on the pages?
I'm shit out of luck.
Because this book is for something else.
Anyway, sorry. So you're shot. What are you looking for?
Maybe you could just stick it to the red book.
Where are you looking for?
I'm just along for
This
the
red
ride.
book is a mess.
He's
I'm gonna get a new
following.
one.
I'm just kind of keeping my eye out. I'm not wandering off. Keep my eye out for if we see any shops of potions. Or we're in any shops of potions. But we're following you pretty much.
Oh.
So what are you looking
It'd be 24 hours, but it also says it's based off of his save as well. So I don't know how that works.
It's easier to snap out of if he's closer.
Yeah, that's what I think. Like if he gets a higher or closer roll to my DC, it's easier for him to snap out of it.
If you roll the 1, he's in
What
love
book are
with
you
you.
looking for?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm looking for the player's handbook.
It's under the bowl.
It says something like it's very ambiguously
you.
worded, and the only time it tells me to check again is for like every 3 months is what it says for checks, and I'm like that doesn't make any sense. It's based on the spellcaster's intelligence, but it would be charisma level, so I was 16, but it doesn't tell me what to roll for it. So the only thing it says
Turn
at the
on the
beginning
light
was
there with your
a
foot.
day, but it should go longer than the spell level. So I don't know past that.
The Fortnite tool.
Because I would know how long it would last, so that's why I just want to know if it's worth it going to the bar.
I've been waiting since the 3rd session.
Was your character good to be
died in a second.
Yeah.
Yep. You're welcome.
Look at all these cool things. Ollie's immortal now. Huzzah.
He was always going to be immortal.
Until he died.
No, because he drank
So
himself.
because next time he gets liver failure.
Wait, next time he gets a little bit.
Well,
He almost
He's
got
not-
killed by mosquitoes.
he's not immortal. He just says when you die.
That. Don't
It's
tell.
Ferric
Don't tell
size.
Ferric that.
That's good enough.
And nobody else gets Ollie, just me.
Actually, yeah, if he dies, then you can bring him back. But if you die, does he immediately like disappear? Or...
If I revive you, then does Ollie come back to life?
That'd be cool.
No, it
Yes,
works.
I understand
like
how-
it
like
works
how
like a
long it
fine
lasts.
Steve.
Do you need the skills and
spell.
powers?
No.
I summon Ollie.
It's in front of him.
He's no longer a beast. He's not celestial.
Right.
It's the same thing. It's just
So if I revive you, you can bring Ollie back?
Yeah.
Cool. We truly will never have a world
Focusing
without
for
Perry.
12 hours.
Yeah, you're like, I'm gonna keep him alive because I like Ollie.
Twink likes Ollie.
That's fair.
Ollie attracts flies. Twink eats flies.
and now I can start specking myself into being a dude who just rides on the back of one and shotgun speed.
Stands
But
both
Ollie
feet
doesn't
up.
go very fast.
That's fine.
He needs,
Okay.
he needs to go slow so
slowly
he can
walking
aim.
Say he's
battle.
he's standing on Ollie, so it's better if he goes slow.
Yeah.
You're
Not
gonna be
sitting,
So how long do you
standing.
You're
want
gonna
it
be
to
like
last?
Hawk's
An
mom
hour.
speed.
Only an hour? Okay.
Like Hawk's mom.
She's a little fast. She's fine.
So there's no point in going to the bar.
Yeah, what are you
I
guys
can
doing?
imagine that my clothes are kind of dirty and gross. I want to see if I can buy like a new shirt. Nothing
Okay.
fancy, just a new shirt.
Yeah, probably change
And
his shirt.
something shiny. I'm looking at jewelry.
Something shiny. All right, make an investigation check. Looking for a tailor and a jeweler.
Oh, right, I gotta cross that.
What was this investigation?
4!
4,
This is the new dice. This isn't fair. I bought new dice to avoid this.
which is not cooperating.
Table's cursed. Let's build a new one.
Maybe it's just this spot. Maybe I gotta move spots.
Um,
Nope.
It's the dice.
So
It's the
you
dice.
wander through through the streets for a little bit, and eventually you come before this nice-looking shop that has like a potion icon up on the top.
I'd like to go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is a tailor.
Can I just say this isn't fair? I threw the dice down in anger and it rolled a 19.
Yeah, that's literally everything I've been doing.
That's why you never betray the OG dice for your character. It'd be fun.
Yeah, no, mine are getting mad at me next
First.
time.
I'd like to go into that shop.
Okay.
I will also go in this store, thinking it's a tailor, but see what else I can find.
Yeah, you go in and you find it's an alchemist shop.
I would like to
Someone
inquire
special
how much
seed at 4th level.
Healing potions are 50 gold apiece.
What, are mine
Where do you go
or
for?
regular healing?
Mine.
Before power.
It is
Okay.
more,
for a regular.
250 for a greater healing potion.
What other sorts of
Would you
potions
use
do you
the
sell?
third level power?
Oh, we sell all sorts of things. What are you in the market for?
I have to double check.
I want to
that.
trade in
I
my
might not be
potion
able
for
to do
healing
that
potions,
now,
but I want to
Yeah, I just thought about it because it might be dual classic.
Actually,
We
I
might
have a
need
question.
that.
I know.
you have a pretty
Well,
good
the
knowledge
resurrection,
know
of
that.
resurrection can make you a
potions,
power.
He's
right?
apparently
He
been
was
making me
not there.
do
Of course.
an XP, so I don't know how long.
I'm the best there is.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
fair.
So I have these 2 vials of clear liquid. Can you tell me any inkling of what they are?
Where did you find these vials of clear liquid?
If I remember correctly,
Literally nothing to sell.
they were.
I got so much shit to sell, but I got kicked out of the rich people guild.
I don't remember where I got those. Where did I get those?
Yeah, I did.
I said it was
The
one
ones
of
you found in the
temple
broken down
and then
keep
the-
in
It was.
It was, yeah.
Over.
That's what it was.
For now.
I'm looking for the book with the graph paper on it.
That one I don't know.
Didn't I get you that book?
You did, yes.
Because it's useful for making shit.
It is indeed.
Lists and stuff.
If I can find it, it's useful.
Is it a big book, a little book?
It's a smaller book.
It looks like this.
The 1 in a 10.
I found it.
Because that even has.
I know.
Right.
I am not stupid.
Just gotta look up in my index of things.
Well, that's-
Exactly, trust me.
That's why Ryan wanted to write that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought this book was great for that. I really appreciate that one. Okay, where? Hold on a second. Find out.
I want to go to IKEA, but I also don't want to be broke after I go to IKEA.
That's the problem with that kid. You always end up buying something.
Oh, we got a fucking gift card for IKEA, don't
Hell yeah, we do.
He's the best place to go, though.
Did you find any accommodations?
we? Nope, but we're going back for a 3rd Saturday in a row.
Wow.
Yay!
I checked my credit. It's not as bad as I thought it was. Hooray.
And
So we'll be drinking.
People are picky in London, apparently.
I was thinking that we should have like a going away party.
Well, let's hold that off in case I don't go away.
Well, we should have a going away, and then if you stay, we'll have a staying party.
That also
Two
works.
dice.
Well, we have to
And
have.
if you do actually go away, then we have to move the immune card.
We have to have a really
Sorry,
big.
housewarming party.
I need to have a really big party to leave my apartment in February.
There, that's a going away party too.
Yeah. And I might have a housewarming party because I got a line on the apartment for myself. It's kind of nice. Yeah. A friend of mine's hooking me up. I just don't know when it's going to be ready.
This is a beautiful picture. Did you know that you make a beautiful picture?
Hey, Stevie.
Eating seaweed.
Did you
you get to
allow
see a
her to
tree?
use your likeness and everything like that?
No.
Like she's posting that on social media, dude.
It's on our Downpours and Dragons.
I didn't sign off on any of this.
You're on the internet regardless.
No, I'm not.
It's true.
Oh, beautiful.
I've got back.
I gave Tree the
truly am a
rating.
pal.
Beautiful.
Look at that back.
Can't see what your face
You
looks
can't
like.
see my
When
face.
they're all-
You're not allowed.
That's-
Your eyes will burn.
Both of my
Mine's always burned.
My eyes burn when all this
So he
my
says,
shit
"May
burns."
I?" And he takes one of the vials. And he looks at it and he examines it. At one point, he unstoppers it,
You can just drink it right now. You
Yeah.
just can't do anything.
Gets
and he
4
puts a
years
little
younger.
drop on his finger and goes,
Please don't tell me he dies.
"That's sweet water.
Sweet water?
Sweet water.
What does that do?
Sweet water
Placebo.
Sweet water.
It's water with sugar.
is the,
Yeah.
is the anti-potion." I had it open a second ago. Where did you go? Put it
What
back
does
here.
that even mean? Oh, can we throw it at people?
It's not a real potion.
Sweet water, when added to other liquids, it changes them into pure drinkable water.
Oh.
It will neutralize poison, it will ruin magical potions, and it can change various amounts of polluted salt or alkaline water to fresh water, as well as turning acid to water.
How much of it do you need to use to get these effects? Like the whole vial or just like a couple drops?
Well, a vial will change up to 100,000 cubic feet of water to fresh water. 1,000 cubic feet of acid.
Business.
Damn!
Potions.
Awesome.
Make
Thank
money.
you.
Those,
No
if you
problem.
wanted,
No problem.
happy to purchase them off you. If you're looking to sell.
Well, now that I know what they do, perhaps not. But I'll be in town a little longer, so maybe I'll come back.
I look forward
no,
to it.
I'm not gonna
Ask him what he would offer.
What if you sell wood?
How much would you be willing to part with?
I could probably see buying it for 500 gold each.
Did Ferric's ears start to burn? From way away.
They do.
Right, they just
You
goes-
thought it was because you were called Manslayer, but really,
I'm holding my coin purse going,
I think I'll be willing to part with one.
Not there!
I can't business.
Hold your horses. Are you sure you only really 500? I feel like they'd be worth maybe like 600.
Make a persuasion
6
check.
gold.
You said one potion was 100 or 50?
5.
One health potion was 50.
Oh, one health potion was-
minor healing was 50.
50?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 200 for a greater.
250.
250.
250 for a greater.
Wait, no, you said it was.
Ferric's not there.
7?
I could offer you 400 if you prefer.
No.
How about
Nice. We can trade for 25 minor healing.
Hardback turns into hell.
what if instead of going down to 400, you buy this potion off of this fine woman for 500 and a minor healing potion for each of us.
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Yeah, because
Because it's not
is
even their
bad
pockets.
Yeah.
Well, this is not going to be good. Ooh,
Ooh, that's very
I
not
was going to
good.
say, because buying it for 400 and the 2 potions is still the price he offered in the first
That was Yeah, 6.
I tell you what I'll do.
This in no way affects her deal.
I will offer 350 gold and a potion for each of you.
So I go for the regular offer.
My business senses.
That's still 500.
As we're going down the mountain, your heads just vibrate.
Well, we do get potions.
I may not be able to read or write, but I
For
can
what
do some
level?
hand.
I'm not even fucking there. You don't gotta
Just a
tell me
regular
shit.
healing potion.
Just come on, Gail.
Minor.
Your samples on me.
Where you get?
That,
Only.
Takes time
that
to
would
brew.
work if you were in the dwarven.
We're here.
It's a good deal.
I gotta find a gem.
Well, it's the same as his original offer.
But we get potions.
You do get potions.
It was the potion for the two of you.
Oh, so it's just 2 potions.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
So it's 50 bucks shorter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I'm freaking out in the corner over here.
Well, he said each of you. I thought you meant all 3.
Sorry, it was the same two that your deal was.
Mm-hmm.
I think your original offer, if Miss here is okay with it, because it's her words, not mine. And then I just like turn around
Harbeck
and
just
start
walks in.
Don't try to be Kef. You can't be Kef.
Harbeck
I'm
just
not
walks
flirting
away.
with him.
Randolph hasn't been kicked out yet.
That's true.
What about this one?
Drive a hard bargain here, sir.
You should hire him.
I am the best.
I believe you. I'm trying to think like Ferric here.
Or perhaps you would prefer a trade. Are you interested in any other potions?
Outside of healing potions? What other potions do you have that you could offer that might be
I
worthy?
can do all sorts of things for you. I can make you taller, I can make you smaller, I can make you stronger,
To make me smarter?
I can give
Permanently?
you...
Yeah, you can use that, bro.
That
I'm
would
looking
take
at-
a miracle.
As I'm looking at other things,
Already
I
up
just
to you.
break out laughing. Yeah, right.
Goddamn.
Why is this such a long text block?
Why are
The
you
second
writing the
edition.
whole thing out?
Because I want to.
Paraphrase, Ryan. Paraphrase.
Yeah.
The problem is that he didn't do his own work in high school, so he doesn't know how to paraphrase.
It's true.
Are you kidding me?
Dark shots.
No, when I went to debate and fuck that. I had people.
Aren't they?
I know. Central, I did all my own work.
This one wasn't
And my grades went way up.
Chris went up when you did your own
Yes.
work. I'm proud of you.
Anyway, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, I'm up there.
Do you guys want some more? Or?
Do you have any potions that could help with a shield, perhaps? Of sorts?
I'm going to give you a bark skin potion.
What is that?
What is it called? Stone skin?
Well, there's bark skin and stone skin. Although, I don't
If
know
we
about
consult
that.
my list of potions.
What
But I'm
would,
pretty sure
Going back
Bart's
to the
takes
Rolodex?
weeks to
what
fire.
would you value this
He does. He
potion
actually
at?
pulls out a
he
book.
gained
and starts
vulnerability to all. In 5th, he gained vulnerability.
Well, while you have your book potion set, what would you value this potion at?
Is that your potion of water breathing? Or my goddamn potions.
All my money is in like physical objects.
You have hard assets, not liquid assets.
I have a random potion that I found in this thing. I don't know what it does. I'll have to find this guy. I made a mistake. I tried to pawn this diamond off. Didn't work.
Sorry, you wanted the potion of water breathing.
I really wanted to know.
I can't give you advice, I'm not there.
I'll offer you.
I know exactly what
200
Ferric
gold
would do
for
if
that.
he was in this situation, and it's killing me.
Once it's done, you can tell us.
You will, and he'll probably tell me that I
I'll
did the
tell her
wrong
on the
thing.
ride home.
I want to know.
No, he's gonna be like, oh, no, you should have done that. You should have done this.
What's that book you got there?
But remember, it also
Yes,
depends on us
It's
rolling.
just a,
Sorry,
Random
no,
journal.
I like it.
I
You got
am
it
not
like
doing so
indigo
well.
in your
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
I was just curious. I was thinking against something like that. I was just curious how durable they are.
I
I got it
can
for notes for
offer
the greenhouse
you
job, but
a potion of
They're
invulnerability,
pretty cheap.
Fair enough.
which is somewhere in this book, which gives you immunity to non-magical weapons.
I don't need to write that part. I already know what my steed is.
How long does that last?
Last,
Disman.
for up to 20 rounds, which is 2 minutes, up to 2 minutes. It can last up to 2 minutes. It varies from person to person. It will last at least 1 minute.
Would you be willing to do some sort of trade with partially gold and partial potion, depending on the potion?
Perhaps.
Healing.
I can give you healing potions. Though I warn you, I only have 7 in stock.
How much gold would you be willing to give as well as healing potions?
We give you 200 gold. In addition to the 7 healing potions.
Harvick has some business sense.
Might be, you don't know.
Figured it out. I just, man.
But yes.
Okay, that's what I figured. I just want to know if I should write it down now or after.
Total 550 gold.
Granos.
Yeah.
That's the one
Okay.
Mr. Ink was. Sorry, what was that?
Okay.
Okay, so I will
Okay.
write
I'll
that
take
down.
that deal. 200 gold for and 7 healing potions for this. 1. That is what you said.
That's what I said.
You guys come out ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buy in bulk, you get them cheaper.
Fair enough.
That's what I was trying to fucking go for.
We got there.
Yeah, fuck.
You
Fine.
said buy 25, you didn't have 25.
Of course I didn't have 25.
So it gives you.
Gotta find out when he's gonna
200 gold.
7 healing potions.
Minor healing potion.
Wow.
I see that. You know, I really need to start picking up crap when I go into caves and dungeons.
Well, they were last dungeon. They were in the only place that had loot.
No, I picked up a diamond, but I had to give it to him for me not dying.
I used a greater healing potion, dude.
Yeah.
Those are expensive.
I have 2 of them.
Could
No,
you
wait, I
tell
think I
me
still
where
have 2 of
may
them,
find
actually.
a table nearby? Or jeweler nearby?
Yep. I have a lot of
He
potions.
kind of points out right across the road. There's the.
Good damn it. I'm blind.
Okay, so that's it.
Thank you, sir.
What about a jeweler?
Anytime.
What about a jeweler?
I can't help you with that.
Is there one at all
Right.
here?
Probably. I don't buy jewelry.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the tailor and try and buy me a new shirt.
Right, Nard walking around with 3 necklaces.
Beard's just covered in golden rings.
You need to get a grill.
some gold rings.
Yeah, so you walk in, it's largely just fabric on stands mostly.
I didn't choose it for. I thought the dwarf chose me.
And you're surprised to find as you walk in a half-orc woman behind the counter.
Is she friendly?
She's an orc.
Hello, how can I help you?
As you can see, I'm not very, my clothes are,
They do look a tad worse for wear.
yes, I'd like to purchase a new set if I could. A pair of pants and a new
When we're standing beside her going,
Full armor. That's the only thing I
I'm
wear.
pretty sure I just wear chainmail. I don't have a shirt.
I have clothes and I have armor.
I have the worst, worst rack.
Been doing it for 152 years. It's fine now.
This is just one giant
I'm just one.
callus.
Yeah, I am a callus.
I mean, that's essentially what dwarves are.
Callus with hair.
So yes, I could definitely make you a new outfit. What are you going for?
Something simple, probably relatively similar to what I have now.
Just newer.
Newer.
Not a problem. That will cost you 4 silver pieces for the material, and another 4 for the time. Labor, that's what it's called.
Yeah.
So like a green shirt and brown pants.
Man, your brain's dying today.
And then this stuff.
Let's make sure you understand.
Okay, that seems fair.
Every time someone says fair, that's what I think in my head.
So you guys are in here too, right?
I'm gonna give her a gold for the whole outfit.
You guys are in there too?
Yep.
She goes, if you'd like to come with me to the fitting room.
Sure. I just look at him. Don't touch anything.
And she
But it
takes your
looks
measurements, marks them down, and says you can pick up your stuff tomorrow.
Okay. Thank you.
Stand
You know
there
what,
and
I'm
still
fine,
brush
jeweler.
over like, was that you? Okay, good. They don't have any pets.
There's a jewelry shop I'm quite fond of in the market square.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Anywhere else?
Arms are
Boys?
crossed and grumbly.
Real quick, would you be able to make it to the market before it closes on our trip down to 25,000?
Yes.
Yeah?
Is there anywhere else you guys want to go? Shopping?
To the jewelry shop because I want to see if they'll buy one of my pendants.
All right.
I don't own enough money to buy things. I have enough money to keep me living for a long time, and that's it.
Okay. To the jewelry store.
To the jewelry store.
Okay.
I lost half of my gold because I was dumb and bought more rations than I ever need. Before we left to begin with.
So you guys make your way back to the market square, which takes you a bit of time because it's quite a distance away from the mountain's edge. But eventually you find your way there. A lot of the stalls have been put away this point in the day.
Are we close to
When
where
I
the
shotgun
shotgun
beers.
beers?
No, farther away. Yeah. But you do find a jewelry store there.
Is it open?
Kind of a little hole in the wall. It is open. You go in. It's small. They don't seem to have a whole lot here.
What
There's
sorts of pieces do they have?
there's
Sorry.
Yeah, mine tastes better though. Oh, is that stout? Okay.
an odd-looking creature standing behind the counter with a beak,
Ooh, I like that.
white feathers.
Sorry?
Do I have I seen one before? Ever?
Oh, no, it was just some like special edition one.
Yeah. Oh,
They said it was like
Perception?
online and even on their website they say it's
Probably
imported,
have
but it's not.
to-
It was a special edition during Christmas. They said it was imported from Ireland.
I
and
feel
it's all-
This is-
this name right now.
This
They
is
say
an
that a lot.
Alcatraz.
No, the other ones don't say that they're imported. This one says it. This one said it was imported.
It's a bird person.
And I
They
knew
tend
it
to
was
live in the
There's raven
mountains.
people.
Yes, it's brewed in
Can't
Ireland,
go
but that's not
Those
true.
live in the swamps.
As long
Forests.
as it's not a
Can't go
saint.
west.
Forest, I think.
So
Their
it's not
biggest
Kank-
brewery is actually in
It's not
Nigeria.
Alcatraz. Kanku don't have
Seriously?
wings. These ones do.
Yeah, I think she was what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
As long as it's not a
Nice.
snake
I know.
person. I don't like snakes.
How can I help you?
But I think they told you that when you were like,
I thought that's a turtle.
I think he wants to sell something.
I was wondering if you would be interested in buying this cement show.
What time is it?
It's a good question.
Hey, Tree, you want to guess?
I show them.
Ooh, yes, please.
I got one that I'm not gonna finish all of them. So.
Thank you.
It looks suspiciously like the picture I gave you.
It does.
Show them.
I was the fact it's got a
spider
turtle.
pendant.
It's the
I got him
fancy
The
edition.
picture
Sorry.
that says,
Spider pendant.
it's always a good day for Guinness or
Yeah.
something.
I want the lovely time for a Guinness with Pelican. Or what is it?
You
That's
want
not
to know
Pelican.
how
What is
much?
it? Toucan.
Sorry, what did you want with that?
Possibly
I
sell it.
turtle.
I can give you
Ryan's right now,
silver
no.
for it, I guess.
I'm just writing on my.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Sucks.
What's it made out
To
of?
suit yourself.
Is it made out of silver?
It is made out of bake out. Ooh. What would that be? Do you have any sort of building or construction proficiencies?
For the weaponsmithing.
Well,
it wouldn't be
You
that.
could've got more.
Roll what?
Roll a d20.
Stuff. I can do that.
I forgot all his healing potions.
Mm-hmm.
I made out with
I rolled.
You're not sure what this is made of.
No.
Not stone.
When you're buying it bulk,
It's not metal.
his purchase price.
It's not wood.
Mining detection wouldn't help.
Purchase price, get as much as you can.
Is
Well,
it,
if it's not stone or metal.
So everything is deal, so he'll still make his money.
is it like weird, like pre-plastic stuff?
You didn't do
What it
bad.
actually is a type of
354.
fungus that grows in the
200
Underdark
gold
that they use
and
as
7
wood,
minor
so it's
gold.
fibrous. But you don't know that. Because
It's like I don't know what's for law.
correct.
Weren't there, and
I know.
Gwen doesn't make deal.
It's closest to wood, but it's not wood.
Think like hemp fiber or like hempwood kind of deal.
Yeah. Was there anything else?
That was it for me. You wanted to buy things, I think.
What's your cheapest item?
Cheapest item.
This pencil.
Do you do
I can give you
Advice.
a ring for
Are you proposing?
Just curious.
2 silver. And it's like just a cheap metal ring.
What about like, do you have rings that can aid you out in, adventuring in any way? Battle? Adventuring?
No.
No, just shiny rings.
I carry jewelry, not
Do you
magical equipment.
do you make any custom jewelry?
I do.
Do you
What does she
enchant
want?
jewelry or just make jewelry?
I think it's
I sell jewelry, not magical
Jewelry
equipment.
related to sex accessories.
except for vibrating with jewelry and propane accessories.
Okay.
So good.
What would you like?
An enchant.
Oh,
Go to an enchanter.
These guys will hear it too.
It's a secret.
Interesting. I can do that.
A ring with a bat on it.
It'll cost you 4 gold.
Tap the ring.
Okay.
It's probably totally okay with the ring on.
you want a collar
Ring
for
a
your
bat on.
bat?
I do not. I will never put a collar on him. He is a free creature.
My freak.
Wherever I
To
go.
leave me.
I'm so happy right now.
What did we do?
So yeah, these two would know too.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just making sure.
Sure.
Wait, can they roll to
How
see if they
long
were
will
paying
it
attention?
Do we get to click
That
saying
can
what
be
it was?
done in 2 days.
I should have trees in word.
I think you had trees number.
I do. I was like, I don't have trees. No, yeah,
It says should.
I'll wait the 2 days.
so what is it?
What is it?
You gotta text us what it is.
It's a surprise.
We get to
Well,
know.
we get to know because we're there.
Those
And they're gonna
two
tell
will
us.
know.
We're standing there in this empty room.
Fancy.
I don't want to. I don't really care.
I like that die.
I get defensive.
Alright, so was there anything else you guys wanted to do? You're at the tavern.
I'm actually like one of the bathrooms too. You know, that's one weird thing about traveling on land is that people never get that bathe. You know, when you're on a ship, you get bathed every day.
You're by yourself right now.
There's just
I'm
some like,
thinking this.
dirty ass
I just
kid
want
walking
them to
around and he's fucking talking to your kid.
Crazy.
People keep coming up to the kid asking him if he's okay. I think so.
You know the good
Talking
thing,
to
kid,
me.
about being on the ocean is you get to bathe yourself.
Are you anywhere near the fountain? Are you using the fountain as a bath?
I use the fountain as a
It's
It's free water.
for 6 copper for the bath.
bath. Yeah, I know that. I can afford that.
Just real quick,
Poor,
so can I
not
get to
that
the
poor.
market square before everything closes?
Yep.
Or no? Okay. I want to see if I can find that
Are we
find
back
that jewelry shop.
Sure.
Are we,
Alright, investigation.
are we back in the
Oh,
marketplace?
yeah, we're back in the marketplace.
Yeah, you guys head back to the market.
Yeah.
I fucking use detection to see if it works.
How much would a gold ring cost?
Detect magic?
Section.
No, just detection.
Oh.
2 gold.
Oh,
Okay, again, do I see him do this? Like,
Nobody sees me do this.
No? It doesn't, okay, nothing
You don't
happens.
just stand there and throw your arms
I
up in
don't.
the air.
I don't.
That was
Praise the
cute.
sun. I'm good.
This is in the market square.
Well, yeah.
You don't sense anything.
But I sense that it worked.
Wait, what
Yes.
is he using? Wait,
Fuck yes.
What is he using? Is it just called? Is it just detection?
It doesn't matter.
No, it might. Tree.
Sorry?
And a silver ring.
1 gold.
It might matter. What
No, it
detection is he?
doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Okay,
Oh,
good.
why is
Because he's a paladin, that might cause problems for me.
I mean, a Time Lord Paladin is a bit different.
That's why I keep asking, because I don't know.
I bought a ring. I just make enough money so I get
With the
pay someone
keyword-
to change it for me.
The one keyword there.
Cheap either.
The keyword there is detect evil monsters, not detect evil people.
No, I'll give you any heavy evil thing. It will,
Oh,
it will
okay.
give you monsters, magical items, areas. If there's like a cursed area, it's a stench of evil.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Because I do still have that fork.
I was
Okay.
thinking about that.
That's what yeah. Okay, make sure. Because that would be useful.
Yes, I had to stop and think about that.
That's why I kept asking, because I'm like, Tree, I don't want to save too much.
Yep. Don't worry, I thought about it.
Okay.
I went through all the things you guys have.
Yeah.
Not much.
Well, all the things I think you have. Sometimes you guys surprise me still.
No, I think you know everything I have.
You mean that dwarven thrower is not evil?
Ah, damn.
You mean that wooden pipe
Because I
is
still have
evil?
those 2 books and...
You mean that bookshelf I smoked wasn't evil?
What about that ghost?
No, but that room you were in, yeah. I just reek of.
Alright. So he's good.
Sorry, yep. And
Alright,
you
so
were
I'm
looking for the jewelry
Yeah, I'm
store?
looking for well, I don't know the jewelry store. I'm looking
Yeah,
for
no,
a
no.
jewelry
Make an investigation check.
I just wanted to do that again. It's been so long.
Wait.
What? The
17.
Paladin
Just
ability?
17? Yeah, there's one right here in the square.
Yay! I go in.
You go in, there's odd looking.
I wasn't paying
Actually-
attention because I didn't want to know.
You would have seen these before. There's an Arakakra in here. Looks like a bird person.
Okay.
Dope.
I would have seen these before.
Oh, Emily, can you grab me a pop?
Okay.
Surprise me.
So I asked the teller, do you buy gems for jewelry?
I do.
Alright, and I show the diamond
I don't
that
think
have,
so.
The one I got in the end.
How does it pronounce words that start with P?
That's fair.
Beak.
Wow, that's a valuable question.
Think about that one.
I could save my way
It's
clear to
from the
make
East
giving
Coast.
you
It's
a
delicious.
gold for that.
Not
It's
that
from the
one.
East Coast.
I don't know, I've had this price.
Have you not had that?
I mean, I could let
It's
it go for
delicious.
150.
It's like a lighter root beer. That's
Yeah.
how I describe
Make a
it.
persuasion check.
Ha! 20.
Natural 20?
Natural 20.
150 it is.
Good. Good to go. That's all I need. I'm good.
Fucker.
I got money now.
Did I miss anything?
I bought a ring.
Alright,
Is it to get
so
to your
now I'm going to look for a magical item shop.
Yeah,
There's one in the
But now
square.
you're
Make an
making money,
investigation
so you
check.
can pay someone to get it enchanted.
Are you just looking around the square?
Oh, is it?
I'm just going to focus on the square because I don't think I have money. What time of day is it, though?
At this point, it's getting to be around 3, 4 in the afternoon.
Okay, because can I at least just look for what stores I can see? Not really
Yeah, you don't
investigation?
see any in the square.
Okay, so I'm not going to go too much further than that. 'cause I
Yeah,
wanna-
that's
yeah.
fine.
Wait, what stores are in the square, though?
Time Wars main colors are greens and browns.
Yeah.
Are you gonna paint yourself those colors?
I am now.
Yeah, I just want to look in like the
You got
immediate
brown.
square, just what stores
I
are in the
I
immediate
think we
square.
all have some
Oh,
sort
there's
of
various stores, there's a
It
bakery,
tastes
there's
like Fresh's version of root beer. I'm not kidding.
like a
Is this how I
grocery.
remember it?
Okay, so just general
There's
stores.
yeah, it's all just regular stores.
That's exactly how I remember it.
But it's
Yeah,
like
it's like a
specific
link.
after searching. I'll do that the next day.
It's not.
No worries. Because now I
It's
got
not quite like a
money to buy
like
that.
a
It
beer.
stinks.
It's not quite root beer.
What is it?
Birch beer.
It's delicious.
All right,
Yeah,
whatever.
birch beer is good. Anyway, so what's everyone doing now?
To the Coliseum.
Yeah.
I'm
Following
going to
them
try
to the
to
Coliseum.
locate
When
the
was
rest
the
of the party.
Coliseum
Oh.
open?
Did we know they were going to the Coliseum? Like, did we discuss this before we
I
left?
think so.
They did talk about shopping and then trying to go to the Coliseum.
Yeah, they
Okay.
talked about going to the Coliseum.
Yeah,
Their
we
eyes
talked about
lit
that.
up when the guard mentioned the Coliseum, and they were immediately like,
I'll look
yes.
around for them while
We
you're
saw
That's
it on
for,
the way in.
that's for us.
No, it's under the mountain. Oh, it's not under the mountain. It's on the mountain.
I'd like to ask.
Thanks for your
Sorry,
embrace.
it's at the mountain.
Got me some good money.
I'd like to ask Gustav, where's the best place to make some money?
Appreciate it.
Besides the obvious.
Obviously,
Plenty of money
marketplace.
there. That's what I would say.
Well, I didn't have exactly have the
So
best luck
that's
class night.
all
Try something else.
my paladin abilities that I have access to.
Did you get something like this though for like your paladin stuff? That'd be kind of cool.
I could.
Yeah. There's some at Walmart too for like the block. They're not expensive. Or two for it's like $2.50.
Which?
That's like a little.
Oh,
Yeah, like just a little tiny like 150-page one. You can get one for each of my characters just to kind of simplify things.
third spells.
Yeah,
All the
exactly.
DMs.
So you guys are heading to
I
the.
didn't know that was a thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're to the Coliseum.
To the Coliseum and waiting for it to open. It's
Yeah,
still.
our information. Is there anyone there we can talk to yet?
Yeah, there
By
are.
the time we get
people
there?
around.
You know what?
Yes.
Is there betting on the Coliseum? At the Coliseum?
Betting?
Yeah. Do they bet? Is that how this kind of
Like
thing-
lodging? No.
No, bet like no, sorry, betting. Like is
Oh,
there
betting.
Yeah,
Yes.
where's the betting?
Yes, there's gambling.
There's gambling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like
It's not illegal.
No.
How else
I
would
know,
they make
maybe we
money?
can find that out.
admission fees. Sometimes so like because I think it was Caesar actually. His was just based on you just paying it in. There was side betting, but there wasn't really like actual betting.
Yes.
So I want to go see if I do it again. Or we'll find a tavern first. Yeah, what time is it now?
So if you guys head over there and wait for it to open up, it'll be like 5:36.
Okay.
Sorry, 1 second.
No. Ryan's doing things.
Asking at West.
Fair enough.
I could spell.
Why was it a question that you were asking a question? I'm asking a question?
I just realized Trish shouldn't have given me this die. It's actually rolling pretty well.
So one of my dice.
Yeah, fair enough.
Goodbye.
I tried to hit it.
Sorry, yes. So what did you want to know about that? There's a you get there and there's a gnome out front doing his spiel. Come to the Coliseum tonight.
We would like to know the rules
What?
for fighting.
For participate.
Participate.
We wish to participate.
Possibly.
Well, what were you looking to do? Are you looking to do some monster fights or some gladiatorial stuff?
Well,
Well,
as a well-versed gladiator, I would like to do some gladiatorial stuff, depending on the rules.
Well, you can join the gladiatorial pit and the gladiator fights, or you can fight as just a regular competition fight. Most people go with that one because it's not a fight to the death.
Yeah.
But
I may be well versed as a gladiator, but I'm no longer in that game. I don't want to die.
You already did that.
what
I'm just gonna look behind you,
are
it's
we
okay.
talking about?
well, the Beast Reavers brought a few in over the last couple of days that we're looking to showcase tomorrow night. Tonight is just gladiatorial fights. The fight competition will be the night after the monsters for any who survive. What are you looking to do?
Is this gnome standing on something? Well, he doesn't have it for them, but is he like standing on something?
Nope.
Adorable.
He is in the middle of the street.
With a piece of paper going, come
Yeah.
Okay, just curious. That's
Large one.
like double the size of them.
So for the competition, the fighting competition.
Yeah.
Is it weapons, bare hand?
There's both.
Oh. And bring your own weapon.
Yeah.
Non-magical,
Of course.
magical.
I assume non-magical.
Right.
Right.
Totally.
That's good. I don't want any
What's the
tricky
point in
business.
winning if you're cheating in the...
Is there weapons to borrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, you guys are.
I have a warhammer strapped to my back while carrying my other warhammer.
I have-
and some hammers.
Just wander around town with
I
your
have-
hammers.
Yeah.
Throw a hand axe on my hip and a battle.
Well, yeah. So that's my my thrower, and then I have a bigger warhammer,
Yeah, the big
my two-hander, and then I also have just a couple of, like, regular hammers in my
Throwing
belt that I
hammers.
can just.
Other than his.
Oh no, it's the two-handed finger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like
I'm
to throw
just
them because I have to
standing
go
there
pick them
looking
up.
at you guys like, oh my.
Okay, well, so who do I? Where do I go to enroll in the weapon competition fighting?
Well, that'll be 3 days from now. 3 days from now.
2 days. Tonight's Gladiator.
Tomorrow's 2 days from now.
2 days.
Tonight's Gladiator. Tomorrow's Monsters. The night after that is a competition.
So Gladiators tonight is
Fight to the
So you
death.
want
Fight to the
to come
death.
back on in 2 days' time
Okay.
to sign up. We don't like early registrants because enough people die in the monster fights.
Fair enough.
You want to do it? Are the monster fights team battle or solo?
It depends on what you want to fight.
Surprised.
Maybe back for the monster fights.
Yeah. We might be back.
I don't want you guys to get eaten by a kraken.
You sure you don't want to stay and watch the Gladiators tonight?
Oh.
We'll watch tonight.
There's
We'll
money to be
watch
made.
competing tomorrow.
Yeah, but competing. It's maybe tomorrow.
What's the
Excellent.
entrance? Is there an entrance fee?
It's a 5 silver entrance fee.
Okay. You said there's money to be made watching?
Well, you gotta make a wager.
I know.
Any kind of points you go, there's a booth down there you want to go to for that.
Alright.
Have we caught up to them by this time?
Yeah, you guys made it to the Coliseum too.
Thank you for all the valuable information about this stuff.
Anytime. Enjoy the fights.
We sure will.
I wonder if this is like
And
one
it
of
turns
the-
back to the street. Come one, come all to the Coliseum.
I don't think it's on.
So we go. I'll go straight to the betting.
That's where
Okay.
we're going to enter the fighting competition.
I'm curious about the betting. How the betting works.
When Randall went to the
there
Coliseum
odds?
and lost
Is
and made
there-
more money than came in.
Yeah, you make a wager on who's going to survive for each
Yeah.
bout.
Yeah.
What kind of
So
monsters
there
are
are
they
5 bouts set up
Today's
tonight.
not monster night. Today's fight to the death night.
What do you do? Yes. Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Interesting choice.
I have a glass bowl.
Oh,
He's a pirate.
he's a pirate.
I'm not a pirate.
You're a pirate.
A sailor.
You're a pirate.
Pirates
merchant.
like me.
You're a
Oh,
pirate.
pirate's life is a wonderful
Do
life.
you want to just simplify the stream? We just bet and then you roll and see if we win. Do you want to simplify this rather than going with odds?
Well, what would you like to, like, what are you looking for here?
Well, I'm curious. I'm just curious on like, is it?
There are
like,
5 bouts, 10 fighters.
Was there like a grand champion? Is there something like
No,
that?
it's just
or
5 one-on-one bouts.
just random kind of setup. Kind of
Yeah.
So it's
Random
either you
matchups.
lose your money or you double your money.
Yeah.
There's no favoritism.
Yes, yeah.
There's no fair. That's what I was curious about.
Sorry, yes, it's
Odds.
How much is the minimum bet?
that would be 5 gold.
Alright. Yeah, I'm in.
Gotta take some risks.
Yeah. I'm down. I'll put 5 gold
Oh,
on.
5 gold to win something.
Well, I want to see and hear about the contenders before I.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
I'll put 5 gold down. What are my options?
Actually, yeah. So these.
Well, about 1, 2, 3, or 5, or 4, or 5.
1, 2, 3, 5.
1, 2, 3, 5.
So
And
there's-
party A or party B.
So 5 votes, 10 fighters, or
Yes,
Okay.
5
Have
guys, 10
names?
fighters.
Yeah, we're not looking for like the guys who don't know the distance.
Would they have names? Yeah, there are
We're gonna
names.
say, I'm asking you, did you write names down that I can
No,
listen
I
to
haven't.
and tell you? Okay.
Yeah.
Then I pick fighter A in round 3.
But it's the first bout.
Is it 10 fighters each bout?
No. 5
1v1.
individual rounds of 2 fighters each.
Okay.
10 fighters total tonight.
Yeah.
The first round is a dwarf versus a lizard man.
Okay.
The second one is a half orc versus a half giant. Ooh.
That's the
I
part.
want to watch that, but I ain't betting on that one.
I put my money on that board, to be honest, on that one.
There's
Go Hagrid.
a fight between 2 humans.
That's boring. I'm a human. I find that boring.
does one have a beard and one not have a beard?
Yeah, that's a good question.
One is a
They both have beards.
Is
They're
there
so
any
big.
distinguishing, like,
Features?
how in the hell am I going to tell the two of them apart?
One carries a net, and one carries a bow.
So
One carries the net, one carries the trident.
one's going jellyfishing.
There is
Australia.
Kill each other by beating the crap out of them.
there is a gnome versus Garen fight.
Here. Oh, right. I still won't keep up with that.
What is this?
What's that?
It's a.
And the
It's
last
fucked
one
up. It's basically a two-headed.
is
attack.
an Elaf,
Which is
a half elf.
A half elf.
Yeah.
That elves were extinct.
Yeah,
Okay.
but there are still half elves,
Oh, okay.
which are Elafs, which is a derogatory term.
Ah.
Bless you.
Racism.
Sounds like bleh.
Sorry, and
Versus-
he is up against a drow.
does the drow have a name?
Okay. So I have to
Drow
hand in 20 gold now.
Because he's the first one.
Drow number
Yes.
1. Because I'm not coming up with names right
You
now.
should call him
And then
Drowa.
20 gold now.
20 gold now. On whom?
No, like if I'm betting on, well, it's not 20, 25.
So you want to bet one on each fight?
Oh, you want to bet? Oh,
Yeah, I'm betting on every fight.
Sure.
So it's, do I hand 25 in now?
Yes.
Okay. I will do that now.
I'm going to
I've
bet
made my bets. I will hand it to you in a minute.
Okay.
on the half elf drow fight.
That's
And
just
I'm gonna
bad.
bet
Not with
on
that- not with your
the
bets.
drow.
Okay.
They're
Make
not
a note of it.
participating?
No.
It's gladiatorial. We're not going
These are
Yeah, we're
gladiatorial.
not going to get ourselves killed.
These are, yeah. Very few people volunteer for gladiatorial fights. It's often slaves
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
fighting for their lives.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Been there. Done that.
You won!
Don't want to do it again.
No.
On drow 8. His name is now drow 8.
Sounds good. Call him Drow.
Clearly a slave, if he doesn't even get a name.
The second
I hate
one.
this.
Got
Now I
marked.
have to,
He's drow 1.
now I have to
Right.
be a risk taker.
Second one was the half orc.
You
Half
just said
orc,
how
half
excited
orc
you
versus
were to
half
be a
giant.
risk taker.
And that one, it costed me money.
Third was the
But that's
three
how you
was
make
two
more
humans.
money.
I know, that's why I'm doing every fight.
Yeah.
Even if I lose 1 or 2, maybe I'll come out even.
Hopefully.
Hopefully you'll know. I'm
You're
doing
coming out
really good.
very uneven.
And then I got the
You're either going to
gnome
come
versus the half
5
link.
gold below or 5 gold above on average.
Weird.
Just close to even.
And then
Oh, for all of
yeah.
them.
Whether it went 20 or 30.
How do you
Who
spell
knows?
how do you spell-
This
how do you
is
spell drought?
Probability and
DROW.
statistics.
Alright. Let's everyone knows that one. I'm doing some.
For some reason, we all love Colosseum in every campaign.
I like
See,
fighting
let's
them.
go to the Colosseum.
Now I'm rich. I'm gonna bet on them. Alright, I got mine. I got mine.
I'm noticing a pattern here.
Is that good or bad?
Well, depends on if you're
Depends on which one it is for whoever I bet on.
Yeah.
I didn't bet. I just want to watch.
You want to watch as these poor.
Actually, yeah. Do we get like a booth to watch or something like that? Can we even bet on all the fights?
You can pay more for a booth.
Damn. Do you want to pay for a booth?
Hell no, I'm just here for money.
Otherwise, you're in with the crowd.
Are you even watching the fight? Or are you just standing outside the ticket booth going to wait? Don't give my money's in.
Fights start at sundown.
Fights start at sundown?
Yep. Alright, does everyone have their bets in?
Yeah, I've been handing them to you, but
That's Angie? Oh.
Yeah.
I
So
said
you
mine
can't
out loud,
change it
though.
once you hear.
Mine's Drawa.
Is it? Is that all?
Yeah,
your
that's
bet
it.
now? Oh, okay, so you're drawing. Are you betting?
I did write it down.
He wrote it.
Drawa.
Draw.
You
Drawa.
said it was 5
Drawa.
silver to watch.
Yes.
Alright.
You already got rid of that.
Yeah, there is an entry fee of 5 silver.
That I can.
So could you just wait outside and wait for the results if you didn't want to?
Could.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm
You really
gonna
want to
watch.
save that 5 silver.
Oh, is it just 5 silver to watch?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I'll pay to see that.
How much would a booth cost? Like a nice spot to watch. How much would a nice spot to watch, like a better spot to watch, cost?
A few gold.
Few gold.
3.
How many? Can I bring the whole group if I bought it?
Well, if you want to buy a whole booth as opposed to an individual seat,
Yeah.
it'd be 10 gold.
You 10 gold? Nah, I'm not that generous. I'll sit with the crowd.
Yeah, so you can pay 3 gold for your own personal seat,
Yeah.
as opposed to like standing room only, or you can buy a booth for 10 gold.
Actually, do the nobles usually go there? The people that are up the top there, or do they have an even better spot?
Sometimes
Sometimes.
you get the impression that no one's leaving the
No one's leaving.
no
Yeah.
one's leaving the
Okay.
platforms today.
Okay.
Defend your.
Curious.
Asking for a discount.
What information?
That's what I want. I gotta rub elbows with some people to find some information. I gotta find some shady people.
So eventually the sun sets, a bunch of torches are lit, and special
Shark bait. Ooh ha ha.
special sconces that shine the light towards the stadium. And you guys watch as a dwarf with an axe steps out from one side, and a lizard,
It's my twin!
and this gray-green scaly creature who is 2-3 times as tall as the dwarf.
I'm picturing the
Probably
lizard
2 times
from
as tall as
Soul
the dwarf.
Calibur.
Oh yeah.
Comes out on the other side holding a spear in one hand.
To
That
create
in
your
case
own
they get a
character.
little too crazy.
You see that?
And
The lizard one.
as they're coming out, they both come out slowly, and before they even get anywhere close, the dwarf just hurls his axe, which embeds itself in the lizard's skull, and he falls to the ground.
Bye, laser.
First round was a quick one.
That's why you bet on dwarf.
Always bet on dwarf.
Next, you watch as a tall green creature with tusks comes out barehanded, and opposite him, this gray-skinned, similarly as big humanoid comes out carrying a giant club. And they start
Gold in the dungeon.
going at each other, but it's clear that the half orc has the upper hand, dodging the attacks easily while putting in body blows, headshots, while the club is just too slow and not landing any hits. Before the Goliath finally tires himself out, and the orc gives one final crack, resounding crack as the crowd cheers.
Did you not pick one?
I'm 2 for 2. I'm going nuts.
Because I've almost broken even.
Next, the 2 humans come out, and they start circling each other.
What are their weapons?
One's got a net, one's got a bola.
That's right. Do they
Jellyfish.
swap? Do they juggle with each other?
No.
Swap weapons? They throw them at each other and catch them?
You watch as they circle each other before taking off in opposite directions, and you see them trying to scramble up the stonework.
Escapees.
The crowd all boos, and you watch as
Right at the edge.
you watch as a bunch of doors open around the arena, and hyenas come running out, snapping
Oh
at
shit.
them.
Do we get our money back for that?
And they are both
Eaten?
killed by them. Yep.
So wait, do we lose our money that way?
Yes.
That's
No
bullshit.
contest.
You bet for the winner. Neither one. They did.
Remember, the house always wins.
That's true.
So once the hyenas are rounded up, and you now have the freshly bloodstained sand floor, out come this gnome and a Garen, both wielding daggers.
It's a regular cockfight.
Every time he says Darren, my brain goes, and a Gary.
Yeah,
Sorry.
going to.
Remember when you mentioned knives, I'm thinking The Simpsons, like, those people on land have no idea what it's like to watch a monkey knife fight.
Yeah, that's very much what it looks like. Before they go at each other, thrusting and parrying, it's these guys are fast. It's hard to tell who's ahead until all of a sudden the Garen is lying on the ground.
Oh, wait! I bet on the no.
Throat slit.
Oh. Alright.
Hi.
So it wasn't for the human. If I win the last one, I'd be pissed that those humans tried to run.
And last up, there is
Oh, it's Drowa.
Drowa
And no
with
thanks.
his dark purple skin
Not his light orange skin.
and pointed ears. And the Elaf with his less pointed ears.
Does he have a beard?
Round ears.
Neither of them have a beard.
I'm going to say one can't, the other can.
True.
And the Drow comes out holding a trident. And the Elaf comes out holding a broadsword. The Drow starts with a quick throw that catches the sword in one of the prongs and knocks it out of his hands, where he runs up, grabs the half-elf's neck and just bites into it, and his blood starts spurting everywhere. The crowd all boos.
Except for
Except
me.
for us.
I'm for it.
Before he just stands up, turns, and walks out of the Colosseum. So the winners are Dwarf, Half-Orc,
I got all four.
Gnome, and Drow.
Drowa!
40 gold for me.
You want your 5 gold back?
I assume this is supposed to be Half-Orc, Ryan?
Yeah.
Half over.
What did I write?
Ogre.
My bad.
You were thinking about Shrek, weren't you?
I mean, I might have.
I'll take my winning.
Better than like you cancel their competitive.
So I just made one. That's all I know.
I made 20 gold.
Yeah.
I made 5.
Made 5.
If it wasn't for those damn humans,
Really,
I
I
would
made
be 5 for 5.
Yeah, really.
And they would have just ended up cheating and probably killed me.
Gold.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh, yeah, that's great.
Oh, you bet my own money.
I made a lot of money today.
Alright, so that was your
Me
trip
too.
to the Colosseum. Did you make any wagers? No.
That wasn't there.
Keep touching grades.
Remember, I'm not there.
On the stable, you
That's
still
right,
touch
you
feet.
are. Oh, yeah.
He's doing
Because when we
things.
both stretch out, or feel like.
The problem is you're always doing things.
He's a sketchy guy in a sketchy town. He's gonna do a sketchy
What
thing.
makes me sketchy?
Look at that hat.
Literally everything about you.
Look at how
Is
far
this
inland you
cloth
are. Those
illegal?
hats aren't fashionable.
I love that we all said something different and they're all true. This makes it so good.
You're not instilling any trust in us.
Is this cloth illegal? Are you sure this cloth is illegal?
You're always
I have
doing
paperwork
things
for it.
secretly on the side.
You mean like running in and saving you guys?
No, I
I mean,
mean
dying
you aren't.
and me saving both of
You
you.
didn't run in.
You didn't
You're
run and
always
save
just
me.
sneaking off and
I
going to
tried.
do your
I'm
own
gonna say
thing.
you tried, but you kind of
All right,
slowly
sorry.
sauntered in.
It wasn't your fault.
I stopped you from
Moved so
dying.
fast. You don't know how big this thing is.
You're wrong.
You're gonna get like plate mail now.
I'm gonna be able to move.
You can't move, so might as well get plate mail.
I can still run around. I just
Alright,
can't run
so
around.
you guys have
in the tunnel.
enjoyed an evening at the Colosseum. Where would you like to go from here?
I kind of want to go for a drink and celebrate because I made a lot of money.
Should we go to the tavern?
Ooh,
The mining ship's probably over now.
Oh yeah,
Is
we get
the-
back to the Dwarven Tavern.
Earth.
First round's on me.
Would it be open by the time we get there?
Should be, yeah.
Let's go get some food.
Alright. So you guys make your way back into the Dwarven city. There's a lot
You
more
coming?
activity now.
Yeah.
People wandering the streets. You make it to the mines.
I'm gonna go back to the inn.
Okay.
Don't split the party!
I'm not gonna split the party.
Come on, first round's on me, man.
Going to the base of operations.
I survived splitting the party the first time. Twice now.
You
Alright.
got robbed!
I survived though.
You still don't know where the inn is.
No. And I'm not allowed to go back to another one.
Do the dwarves sing at this tavern? Like, are they like? Is it mostly the people that work in the mines, and so they're getting drunk and singing? And
Yes.
dwarven?
Oh,
Okay.
yes, it is.
Okay, then I'm gonna be partying with the dwarves
Sure thing.
because I can speak dwarven and I grew
So,
up with
yeah,
them.
so you guys come to it's a small stone building with a wooden porch, which is kind of odd because you're indoors, but it's again sign of affluence. Wood in a
Seeing as we're
mountain area.
inside the mountain,
Yeah.
and they have a wooden porch.
Yeah.
I like it.
Classic.
Tell me, do they have saloon doors?
That's what I'm imagining.
Yeah, I'm imagining an old
But
wood
they're-
porch with
Sorry,
saloon
yes,
doors.
yes, it is. And the,
But
the
there's
benches
stone
on the
saloon
thing.
doors. Like super fucking heavy.
Real dwarves may enter. And don't
You
get
go
hit on the
in.
way out.
It's dark. It's rowdy. It's loud.
It's dwarves!
Smells
It's-
like home.
It smells like home. This is
Oh, no,
this
I'm
feels
playing
like a
with-
good down home tavern.
I grew up in this kind of environment.
Well,
I'm doing my own thing.
second
you guys
life
are doing something
from this
else.
environment.
Don't ask me.
I don't know. Are you
See,
coming
that's
with
not.
us?
Is
You
that
come with us?
sketchy?
First
Is
round
that
on me,
sketchy?
so-
He did his own thing all day.
It can't be sketchy. I'm a paladin.
You went to a church!
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
going to the church.
And I'm a sailor. Then all of a sudden,
You're a pirate.
There's
Yeah,
no
you're a pirate.
water for you to
Well,
go
I'm a
Look
to!
at that
This
hat.
world.
That's not a factual statement here. That's just sketchy.
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
He's a pirate.
That's a song name.
Yes, that's exactly what I said.
14.
14?
Yeah.
Okie doke. You wander around for a little while before you realize that most of the things have closed this time of night.
Fair. I'll go back to town.
Okay.
You come with the tavern?
Weird, everything is closed.
I figured one of those would be open, right?
No.
Okay, fine.
Not that you find, anyway.
Fair.
Alright.
Yes, you guys drinking at the tavern. It's,
So what would the first round cost me? I'm buying the
it's-
first round. Because I'm celebrating because I made a lot of money today. So it would
it's
cost
3
like
silver a drink.
3 silver a drink.
How much for a meal?
2 silver for a meal.
Buying everybody around. And then,
So there's 4 of us there?
did he join us? No? So 4 of us.
But Gwen, did you go?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm paying 12 silver for everybody to get a drink.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna buy myself 2 drinks and a meal. So that's 7 and
Yeah. I will do the same.
3 silver a drink, you said.
3 silver a drink, 2 silver a
So
meal.
that's 8.
Oh, wait.
I will spend. I will buy 1 drink and get a meal. I spend 5 silver.
Okay.
That's what it is. Okay, yeah, it's +1 to hit, not damage. For the sharp bolts.
Oh, I found that too.
I downloaded the dwarf book. I was like,
I'd
I
say
should
stay
probably
on
know
that
this.
one.
Yeah, that seems important. Alrighty, so you guys go to the tavern, order yourselves some meal,
Look like this.
enjoy some drinks, enjoy some good old. It is quite good, the food.
Good old home cooking.
Do they have fresh bread?
They do not. In fact, it's
Right.
actually, if you're looking for fresh bread, this is not what you wanted. It's very hard.
I was. Is it
Hard
like
bread.
some sort of stew?
Like it's
Can
almost
I
like it's-
soften the
almost like
bread
it's
in
meant
the
for dwarves.
whatever I get to eat?
Dwarf bread.
Yeah, you can.
So I can at least
The
eat it instead of
exact
break my
opposite of
teeth on
lemon
it.
square.
Yes.
Do you have
Oh,
hard bread when you're in Newfoundland? Hard bread's a thing.
No, we had the home style bread. That's really good.
We had the things, the buns, what are those called? I don't know, the ones that were a French word, but they were mispronounced because no one knows how to speak French.
You goddamn right.
Isn't that pronounced Louisville?
No. It's fucking.
Louisville?
Louisville?
You said Louisburg.
Louisburg. Sorry, not Ville. Berg. Louisburg.
No, it's Louisburg. We won.
Who found it?
Doesn't matter. We won.
Sorry, where was I?
Who's we?
The English.
The food.
We're talking about the
Yeah, so you guys enjoy. What is it?
What is it?
It's a stew.
God damn it.
A hearty dwarven stew.
Hearty dwarven stew. Hard bread. Rock bread is what it's called.
Is it like one of those ones with a bowl that is made of the bread?
No.
Offer. Like, I guess while we're sitting down, are we, like, able to chat with other people around us easily? Is it communal tables or?
It's very rowdy in here. People are all over the place.
I'm sitting with
Most people are not sitting at tables.
I'm going to imagine it's long benches and long
It's-
tables.
It's long benches, it's long tables. Most people are not sitting at them. They're up and about.
Viking style.
You can sit and speak with people, but it's hard to hear because it's quite loud and rowdy in here.
Okay, well, let's eat
But
our
if you're
food and
willing
then get loud and rowdy.
Shout a bit, yeah.
That's what the 3 beers are for.
Yeah, no, I'm just singing and having a grand old time trying to bolster the moods.
I think they're bolstered enough.
Oh, I'm a bard. I alter moods. I can make people feel better. By the nature of my song. And it's all in Dwarven, because I speak Dwarven.
I do speak Dwarven.
So you know what I'm saying.
Yes, because we are dwarves.
I was
I certainly hope so.
other languages. Noel again. I speak Noel again.
You forgot how and then relearned it.
Yes. The voice in the sky told me I know Noel again.
The fact that whole retardation being strength.
He starts barking and wolfing.
No,
When
not
I get
here.
drunk, when I get drunk enough, I start singing in Noel.
Yeah, that's right.
I mean, cat calls, he actually howls. But he's actually saying words.
Dwarvish, Gnomish, Giant, Noel, go.
How do you know so many languages?
Mountain Dwarf.
And yet you can't read or write.
No, that's also probably why. Those were important.
No, I thought you were like limited based on intelligence. Maybe you
Those are
have
standard.
Those are
Oh.
standard.
Yeah, because the Mountain Dwarf. I get it. Second edition's weird. It's like there's exceptions to every rule and everything like that.
It says giants live in the mountains. Gnolls live near the mountains. Goblins live inside mountains. Gnomes also live in mountains. Dwarven.
Which is
Alright. Sorry. Okay, so yeah, you guys have a great time at the tavern, have a few drinks, get rowdy, get loud, enjoy the meal. Anything else you'd like to do?
Go to bed.
Yeah, if I can't get any information from these guys, I'm just gonna go back to the inn.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of information are you looking for?
I still want to figure out what's going on with the Duke, if they have any information about the Duke. But I don't think anyone would.
yeah.
That's how you draw
No,
attention to
there's
yourself.
not,
But I can make a persuasion with advantage because they seem to like me.
yeah, but there's
They
not
wouldn't
really
know
anyone
anything.
who knows anything.
Yeah, that's what I
there
figured. These
seems
guys
to be a
are-
pretty tight lid on it.
Yeah.
They're all liars.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to know if like the
But
Duke
not
had any
those
enemies.
kind of liars.
Nope.
An E, you never know.
Because I was kind of curious if I still want to know if the Duke had any enemies. I was just curious.
It was a
if
good
the
joke.
Okay.
It was. I
Well, I
smiled
thought
and
of
shook
miners
my
with
head.
the nose.
So, I don't know.
They're all like 120 years old. They're fine.
Younger than me.
If there's been any
So
rumors.
to you, they're minors.
Actually, yeah, rumors. Rumors of enemies. That's what I would want to know.
Yep. So you guys make your way back to the tavern.
Yes, back.
Sorry, the inn. Oh,
And yeah.
you guys already paid for the second night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you make your way back.
I'm sleeping on someone's floor.
This one.
I get the comfy bed.
I
You fork over the gold tomorrow, you get the comfy bed.
And I sleep on floor.
Yeah. So everyone done for the night then?
Yep.
Okay. So you all retire for the night. Got a good night's sleep. Wake a little bit later in the day. Not quite sunrise this time.
It's always a problem. Hey.
Well, I would have got up, at a normal time because the dad didn't drink last night.
And also went
Right
back to
there.
the inn.
So you're up first thing in the morning.
See,
So
I
I'm going to
was
go
about to get
downstairs, ask about that thing I tried to look for, and where I could find one.
I have no idea.
Shit.
You can make an investigation. No, you already made your investigation check.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it
but
was
you would
dark.
trust-
Maybe he'll have
Maybe,
better look in the
I'll say
light.
Sure, make another
Yeah.
I was
investigation.
going to say, is there anybody
Go up
in
to the
like downstairs that has some?
No, there's not many people downstairs.
It's too early for them. Everybody was out drinking.
It's worse than before.
I was drinking with dwarves, man. I'm only human.
Depends on how much longer we plan to stay.
Think about what you would like to do for the day. I'm going to run the wash.
Because also we might, like, if we're only here, if we're heading out today,
Yeah,
Well, I
what's...
gotta wait for you
I-
all to wake up because I gotta
I have to pick something up
ask you
in
guys something.
You got one more day.
tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
On tomorrow.
tomorrow, right?
So we have time then to go up
Go up.
if we want, and we have
And
time to
then
do
we
the
can-
Colosseum fight tonight if we want.
Yes.
And then I have a
Thank you.
request after that. After all that is done.
Or you could ask us now,
Once
Yeah.
we get
once
up
we wake up.
Yeah.
at the bright and early hour of 10 a.m.
By then, yeah.
That's pretty early.
Man, might as well tell you guys what I was planning on doing. I was trying to fucking find some tattoo artist so I could get my oath tattooed on my chest.
So you don't forget
Go
it.
home.
Now,
No.
do you have it?
Not
Do
with
you
the
have it
coins.
so that you can read it when you look down?
Yeah.
Or so that other people can read it to you. So when you look down,
When I look in the mirror, I can read it to myself.
so it's backwards? Yes.
I hate how
No, fuck
Carrot-
that. I'll just get it on my back so other people can read it.
Just get it on your arm so you can read it like a cheat
My
sheet
tattoos
scroll.
are all, or my arms are already tattooed.
I hate when Aaron is smart because it never sounds right. You're always smart about the weirdest things. You're like, no, but it would have to be backwards in a mirror. Oh yeah.
I used to read my textbooks upside down. What do you want from me?
It's just the weirdest shit. I love it.
Teachers used to give me the weirdest looks.
Only
So I
teachers?
did it.
Yeah.
Well, Mark would also be like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, I'm bored.
By like 9th grade, I was kind of like, that's Aaron. I was like, yeah, that's just who he is.
My favorite is Luke just feeling the wall.
What do you just feel the wall?
Because we were in history, and we had the option of going to the computer lab or not. But me and him were the only two who chose not to go to the computer lab. So we're just sitting, hanging out in the room. Teacher comes back in, and he's leaning against the wall with his one arm around her. She's like, you have a question? He's like, nah, just feeling the wall. He's like, I don't know why I said that. But
It's
did.
true.
And like, our teacher just went, okay.
That's the best fucking response I've heard in a long time, though.
Yes.
14.
It's an interesting
Alright.
washroom experience if he needs to roll
So-
afterwards.
Is it herpes? Is it not herpes?
Does it hurt
So-
when I pee? Or is it herpes?
All right. So, bright new day. What would you guys like to do today?
Let's go get my stuff that I can pick up today.
Sure. That was
Clothes.
the clothes. Yes.
But first, when we come down and Ferric is already up, does he have
Ferric.
something to tell us?
Okay, well, yeah, once everybody decides what we're all doing for the day, I'm assuming we're eating here.
Hey, shut
Yeah,
up.
we're-
Here's
yeah.
your cut. It was only able to make a profit
Shut
of
up.
5 gold.
5 gold.
That's it. So we gotta wait.
Fucking insight check. Oh, I rolled a 1.
You got fucked, bud.
5? I'll fucking take it.
You did real well.
Alright, I'll give him 5 gold.
Son of a bitch.
Apparently, you just asked for 5 gold. I just said I only made a profit of 5 gold.
Well, what are you giving me?
I'll give you 23 gold.
23 gold. Oh, fine, I'll fucking take away the gold, no problem.
So much for coming.
Meanwhile, me and Ragnar are like, oh, money! How do
I
you
smell
get
gold.
that?
How does
know
one
how much I got for
acquire
the diamond?
money? This is money. You speak
Let's go fight things. We can make money that way.
first fair.
Yeah, dwarf way. Crush thing with hammer. It turns into gold. It's like a video game.
Hopefully, we'll have better luck further inland if we're slinging.
Sure. Alright. I just gotta find a shop at some point.
I'm
But
not
I'm
even
gonna eat
ask.
breakfast.
I'm not even gonna ask the 5% transport fee.
So, what are you all doing today?
Well, right now I'm eating breakfast.
Other than Gwen getting her clothes.
Are we
I'll be
going up? It's going to cost us 10 gold.
Is it going up?
Why not? Let's see what happens.
I want to go back to the elevator.
Yeah, we're going to go up to the
Reavers. We're on both of them.
Okay. It's going to cost you 10 gold to go up the elevator.
Yeah.
Yep.
You still have an escort.
That's right.
They're still on lockdown up there. What are you doing at the elevator?
The library's open today.
No. No, only the guilds are open and the temples. Guilds and temples.
Temples and guilds, guilds and
I guess
temples.
well, this can wait until we're riding our way up.
So 10 gold apiece. You guys head up.
Alright.
I do not.
You do nothing.
I want to head to a blacksmith.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go shopping.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're getting clothes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you guys head up to the top. You're guided by 2 guards through this lovely like a garden area.
On the way up
Yep.
the elevator, I would like to just talk with the guard and see if is there any way for us to help with the investigation that's going on? Get involved in this.
Do we have 2 guards? 1 guard. 2 guards?
You have 1 guard going up with you.
And 2 at the top of the squares through the city.
I also told you that the Duke was killed yesterday, but
Not unless you can give us any information on what happened to the Duke.
Well, it appears he's dead.
That is not what
I'm not there. I know how to respond.
He never said useful.
So
I'm not there. I know exactly what I was.
If you have any tips on what happened with the Duke, I would appreciate it.
we have we can't really investigate this without getting to see the area and that, but I know that's you guys aren't allowed to give us that
No,
permission.
you cannot be let into the Duke's
Is it the
palace.
same guards as yesterday?
No, these are different guys.
I was
Damn.
wondering if there's
No, my charm's already gone. He said an hour.
someone we can talk to progress that way, so to get more assistance in this, because I know getting people up here in this area would be good for business and commerce of the city.
It would, yes.
And the faster we get this problem solved, the better it is for the city.
I don't know. I feel like you would need connections that we just don't have to find out anything.
I'm working
I
on it.
don't know if you can be any help.
We'd like to. If there is
Well,
a chance.
if you find anything out, let us know.
We
I
will.
can't let you wander around up here unescorted.
Absolutely.
I can't really give you anything in ways of information either. We don't even know much, other than we're not allowed to let people out of the district, and people are only allowed up in the district to visit the guilds or the temples. Okay.
Anyways, I wish good luck in the investigations.
Thanks. Appreciate any help you can give.
You are
You're
welcome.
welcome.
Not you, dumbass.
Yeah, so you guys make it to the top and are brought through the gardens on the central platform to a large. It is a wooden building with the crest of an axe over the door. And you head in, and all over the walls there are paintings of people, and some of them are under titles,
Take the word
that,
for it.
So you see that some of the titles are like the monsters they've slain.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them appear to be like accolades. Things like barehanded wrestler, and you see a painting
Is it
of
bare hands or bare hands?
an orc, and you see him next to it is a painting of a lion. You see, like, it looks like it's a wall of accolades. It shows the best accomplishments and whoever holds them. You see some really ridiculous ones, like there's one without a painting under it that says "Unarmed versus Dragon."
Wow.
Oh boy!
What was that?
Unarmed versus dragon.
You did not see that.
I know what Holg's doing
And
next.
you see a lot more reasonable ones, like
Those pints drank in a day.
No, wait a minute. Is this survived unarmed with the dragon or killed?
killed.
Killed.
I know what Holg's next challenge
I
is.
mean, I've survived. Been hit by one.
You didn't really do too much to it, though.
No, I talked.
You tried to
smack
sass it.
I did sass it. I got hit. And I walked away.
But you walked away, yeah, no kidding.
Paradox assassinated one. But that wasn't unarmed.
No,
I
I
right
know
away
what
hid under the
Holg's like
stairs from one.
stretch goal is. Like to kill a dragon with his bare hands.
So in this room, there are a few people around. Not a whole lot because, again, the platforms are on lockdown, but there are some guys out there training in various training dummies and little sand pits areas. There's a couple of guys just sitting in chairs reading books, and there is a counter as well with a little, sorry, not a little, a big brute, half orc, sitting behind it.
Towards the counter.
Towards the counter.
Hello, sir.
Hello, what can I do you for?
Wondering what kind of work you offer.
The offer?
Oh, we offer all kinds of work. We take contracts from the people to hunt beasts that are causing trouble. We have, as you can see, we have a wall of accolades. There's a cash prize if you manage to win your spot up there.
What's the cash prize?
That depends on the accolade.
What's the name of your store?
Eric's Arms and Armor.
Okay. Thank you.
He points to one
You
that
shouldn't have told me
says live hydra capture.
You saw the store.
With
I know.
police
I just
story.
it shouldn't have reminded me of that.
And he
I got an
goes, some
idea.
of them
I got a
haven't been
terrible idea.
claimed, the cash prizes yet.
Live and beat a dragon. Jesus.
How would that be possible?
So how can I help you two today?
You would need godlike strength.
Looking is there other guild stations in other towns, or is this?
Oh yes, there's a network that covers the whole civilized world.
So if we pick
People
up a
know
contract
that if
here,
you have a monster that needs killing, you go to the Beast Reavers.
if we pick up a contract here, can we turn it in at a different Beast Reaver establishment?
You probably cannot do. Most contracts are for the area that the guild hall is in, so we hold contracts for Lower Asteria.
So they aren't honored at other locations. That
Makes sense.
makes sense.
Well, if there's an outstanding circumstance where you need to turn it in another station, I'm sure we can make accommodations. Probably give you a writ to tell them what you're to be paid and what the job was, if you provide the proof that it's been completed.
Do we have to sign up as members, or do we just?
You
Yes.
do, yes.
How do we go about doing that?
Well, first, you gotta prove yourselves.
And how do we do that?
Gotta fight him.
Is there a kitchen? Can I just walk over and pick up the hottest pot and pour it on myself?
It goes right over here, and he points to a sand pit.
Right over here.
Just over there.
Does he end that sentence with brother?
Brother!
With some
all I hear.
24-inch pythons.
Oh, I totally got the line for when they get in.
Who's first?
Weapons or no weapons?
Go ahead.
Oh.
Okay.
dangerous as fuck.
And
Wait a minute, is he the guy in the painting that killed the dragon?
No, no one's
No
claimed
one's
that.
claimed that one.
If there's no painting, no one's claimed it.
Oh, I was making sure. I'm like, be careful. Is this guy on any of the paintings? I just want to ask that question myself.
Are you
'cause
going
I'm
first?
curious.
you go ahead.
I go ahead.
I want to know.
Can I do weapons or no
You
weapons?
can text me the answer. If you
You
say
said go ahead.
You said go ahead?
So go ahead.
Roll that. hit then.
Maybe we'll
You roll initiative.
Oh, no.
Who do you have next? Go.
That was almost an 18.
It was.
6.
Keep on being
Initiative.
I get a bonus for that one.
wow, that sucks, man.
I get a whopping 0.
So as soon as you step into the pit and pull out your axe, he's already on you. I need you to make a strength check.
Oh god.
Unnatural 20.
Okay, so he goes to grab and wrap you up, and you manage to slip his bond. It's your turn.
17.
17. Jesus
I
Christ.
have a plus 8.
Yeah.
I rolled that back.
Yeah. Yeah, that hits.
I'm like, what do I use? No, I.
8 damage.
8 damage, okay.
I rolled a 1.
Nice.
He's rolling like shit, but man, he's good at combat.
I have 0 skills. No side of combat.
That's a hit.
Can you hit? Yes, I can hit.
Alright, roll initiative.
Okay, my turn initiative. Unnatural 20.
Okay. So you're up first this time.
I get attacked twice now. 19.
Yeah, that hits.
13.
13 does. Level 8.
4.
13 does not hit.
For 11 damage.
Oh! Ow.
So you're proving yourself pretty damn good. I feel like.
So your first one comes right down on top of him, and he just is not expecting it, but he does manage to get his arm up, and there's just this huge gash in his arm. After which you come down again, and he kind of smacks it as he steps to the side, and it goes down into the dirt. He goes, "All right, all right, all right." That was impressive.
Jesus
Come at him.
Okay.
I put my axe over.
He's very
Your turn.
simple-minded.
Okay, I'll just go cast it. Before I start.
And ooga booga to you too.
Namaste.
And roll initiative.
It's part of my like gladiator thing. I'll like be doing a show and go cast that at some point and be what?
Just make it look like you're fumbling your hammer.
I should have done my weapon
Roll a
flourish.
natural 20.
I should have done my
I think he's
weapon
going
flourish too.
Oh yeah.
So I need you to make a strength check too.
Add my strength bonus, yeah?
Yeah.
14.
14. So he grabs you and lifts you up into the air.
Boy.
So your arms are now
Sorry about that.
you are now
Because
grappled,
you get your proficiency bonus that was well.
contained within his chest.
Throw the hammer at his toes.
Roll initiative. Oh, sorry. No, now it's your turn.
That was my turn.
Now it's your turn.
So I guess I gotta break out of this, or I can't throw really.
You could with disadvantage.
You can hook shot it. Curve the
Grab
bullet.
down his
Or-
leg.
Well, you would have you would have disadvantage and you would have an armor class bonus because you have disadvantage already from throwing in melee range.
Could I just like swing at him with it?
Yeah.
You still have disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
Yeah.
Or do a strength check to break it.
Or do a strength check to break out.
I'll do a strength check to break it. 21.
Ooh, we only got 18. So you managed to break out. Go ahead and roll initiative. Ooh, that's not good.
Oh, 5?
4.
Oh wow.
Does everybody get to attack twice this turn?
No.
No.
Because you
That
attacked
wasn't
me.
the hammer.
Because I haven't. Okay.
Is that a 2?
Yeah, so 10?
Yeah, no. Did you throw the hammer or are you just trying to hit regular?
Just hitting.
Just hitting?
I'm not going to throw it.
No, so he easily sidesteps it. But he is going to retaliate by grabbing your wrist and throwing you. And you fly 5 feet before hitting the ground and taking
We want this.
5 damage.
Wow.
As you go face first into the dirt and slide a couple of feet.
I still feel like he's training to kill that dragon.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay, there we go. 16.
15.
Oh, God, barely getting him.
And now I get to attack twice.
Yes.
Now you can throw the hammer.
Ooh, 23.
That hits.
And 24.
Wop wop.
For 11. Jesus. And then another 10.
21 damage.
Oh my god!
I have +7 to my hit.
I also have +7.
I don't have you up here. What's your armor class?
5.
Oh, yeah. So he goes, alright, all right, well done. And he gives you a huge pat on the back, and you should make a strength saving throw.
He's a little
Face first is very good.
hurt by that one.
Lost a little bit of blood.
Woo! 12.
12, yeah, so he smacks you hard on the back, and your knees buckle and you go to the ground. Well, that's good enough for me, fellas.
Ow! I just say there.
Is he still like bleeding from his arm?
Oh, yeah, he's dripping blood. But he walks and moves as though it doesn't even face him.
Again.
He's got these huge welts, one giant, like his jaw's almost hanging off where you smacked him with the hammer.
Whoops. One just that way, and then on the backswing, another one to like his side.
Deep gashes, yeah. Yeah, broken rib there. Okay.
Fine.
I was thinking more about it. This poor floor. It's probably disgusting now.
That's just
Covered in all that
sand.
blood.
That's the sand.
You
There's a
just
reason
scoop
for
up the
that.
wet pit.
Easy to clean.
Kind of gloves.
Well, then,
It's like a litter box.
Yeah, that's it.
there is a membership fee, but after that, you're welcome to take your you get like a badge.
Like from Goblin Slave.
Oh, that little.
Different
Little
little
Your dog tag.
dog tag. Your
Sure.
It's the different ranks of.
You know, porcelain, bronze.
Yeah. Out of 8.
No.
I gotta watch that goblin.
There's just infamy.
How much is the fee?
It will be 5 gold to join.
Do you have
Do you
5?
own?
Got 24 silver.
And there will be a monthly fee, 5 gold. But you're free to take on as many
Give them a piece of
bounties
plat.
as you wish.
From
Is that for
the-
both?
I'll give you some money later.
Okay.
I'm paying for your
That's true.
fucking room.
I was looking at the floor.
Still paying for the room.
From somewhere deep within my clothes.
It's like from his crotch. There you go.
Why is hold on. I pull a peg out from inside my stomach.
So you guys wait a few minutes while he does some paperwork, writing some stuff down. In the end, he gives each of you, it's like just a medal that pins to your chest.
Clink, clink, clink.
Opens it up. Stab.
You said chest.
That'll do.
You're not a smart one, are you? No, but I hit good.
As well as a sheet of paper that basically says that you're a full member, you have all the rights and
Congratulations, you signed up for your New Year's gym membership.
all the rights and privileges
forget
that are
about it.
entitled to you as full members that he kind of briefly goes over. This allows you to take on any bounty in any town that has a Beast Reavers Guild Hall. You're more than welcome to try to obtain any of the accolades, as I said before, which have reward money.
Can an
We
accolade
do
that's been already claimed be
It
claimed
can be
again?
beaten, yep.
Reclaimed?
Yeah, speed trials.
Speed run.
But some
They're all gonna be Asians. Like,
fantastical accolade, like beating a dragon unarmed. If
There's
two people do that,
There's a 10,000 gold pot on that right now.
But what if you beat it with one arm behind your back?
You beat it with no arms.
just well, you're unarmed technically.
Played it to death.
Just eat the dragon.
Smoke the dragon.
Now there's an accolade.
Smoke the dragon.
You also have full access to all the guild libraries.
Cool.
You can't eat the books. Or the bookshelf.
Not the type of person to research your quarry, eh?
I can't read.
this is why we're a team. He needs help.
You found him like a couple months ago, dude.
But he's my brother.
We also have yearly
Parties?
Christmas parties?
parties, meets. Meets where all members are to have the option to come and meet and take place in tournaments to determine strongest and etc.
That long throne competition thing.
Kiritas.
Yes.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I just
They're actually
remembered a
not that
line
heavy.
from
No.
Origins
What
with
do you think they are?
Yeah, it's weird.
So, is there anything you wanted to take on today?
What do you have available?
For
Yeah.
contracts.
Well, right now we have some crazy jackass who's offering 500 gold to kill an emerald dragon out in the mountains.
Pass on that one.
Wait, do we know some? Do you
What
know
if we
something about that?
accidentally kill one and bring back its head? Do we get it?
It's a valid question.
No, this is for a specific one. I doubt you'll accidentally run into it.
Be surprised.
You planning on heading into the mountains?
The Reese Mountains?
No. The
These
mountains.
mountains?
These mountains here that we're a part of.
Probably
Which
not.
technically is an arm of the Reese Mountains, but he's talking about
A very local supply.
it's a day's travel into the mountain.
Probably not.
Well, no.
There's also a hunt for a hydra down in the jungle. If you could find, there's a bounty right now for one of them snake folks taken alive.
I was like, ooh, snake folks are giant monsters.
Alive.
Yeah.
That's the hard part for you
Got a
guys.
flat side of an axe.
I have a phobia of snakes.
This week there's a competition going on, see who can wrestle a lion down with their bare hands.
That's strong. I'm just very good with this hammer.
Yeah.
Or this hammer. Or this hammer. Or hammers.
Sure.
I'm an axe guy myself.
You don't have any, like, smaller contracts for us to... Seeing as we're new members.
There is I'm under the board one for an ochre jelly in one of the passages.
Who? What?
Ochre jelly.
Well, thank you.
No.
I know better than that. No, say, goblin slaying missions?
Well, so if you ever bring anything back alive, we offer good money for it and put it to use in the arena.
Okay.
But
people and
How old there?
snake people.
But you had this there.
No, we did not. We had a druid who didn't know how to take care of his pets.
Alright, is there anything else you want to do while you're here at the guild then?
I think that perhaps
I guess
So there is one other one. There's the lumber yard to the north on the north road. There's don't know what the creature is, but there's something harassing the village. To bring back its head, it's worth 200 gold.
So if you don't know what its head is,
that's the point.
okay. So the lumberyard to the north.
Yeah, on the north road.
North road.
How far travel is it?
2 3 days.
And which way is north?
Yeah, that's a
Oh.
good point.
Out.
3 days. So,
That's a pretty big
so you
detour.
gotta head over towards the forest and then north. But
Might as well
Oh well.
that one.
Yeah, well, we'll keep an eye out for that one because we are planning on heading that way.
Okay.
We'll take that one.
I think for that one you have to take a guild member with you to make sure you complete the job and don't just bring back a random head.
But we are guild members.
There's no rankings.
Think of him as a witness.
Fair.
Would he go on other adventures in between? Or is this an immediate request?
This would be an immediate request.
And by what do you mean by harassing?
Eating villagers?
Yeah, reports of people going missing, bodies turning up.
Okay. Turning up like just dead or like
Yes, dead.
well, I mean eaten dead,
Some partially.
partially eaten. Because
Like
if
necromancer.
they're just dead, it could just be someone killing people.
No, signs that it's some sort of beast.
Yes.
I'll tell you what, if you want, we can send out the spotter. He can bring the gold, and when you kill him, he'll report back, pay the gold, and you can be on your way. If it's that big a deal for you.
Well, we have other travel arrangements that will take us other directions first before we get to head that way.
So we'll have to pass on that one.
So yeah, unless we can
All right.
specifically plan ahead,
Suit
but
yourselves.
I doubt that will happen. But we will keep it. What if we kill some fantastic monster and bring its head?
Then you're going up on the wall.
Okay.
Cool, let's go kill Balrog.
Just a race to become the best employee of the month.
Start killing everything.
God, I'm watching the video of the pyro right now from Team Fortress, just killing everything.
What about the beast fights in the gladiator pit?
Oh, there's going to be some good ones tonight.
Oh yeah.
One of those frog guys. We got a hydra.
Which one of you guys in hydras?
There's swamps south of here that's crawling with them.
Hey, kill me, come.
We got some lighter ones. We got an elephant. That's an easy one. No, we got a couple other things. I don't know. You have to go speak to the arena.
Well, the fact that there's like an escort just like standing by the door going,
2 of them.
We're wasting 2 Greg's time.
And a lot of it too.
Sorry, can we pay 10 gold to get up here?
Yeah. Like also, yeah, like it's very expensive coming back up here.
Sorry, not a hydra. An oncake.
Oh, that's what you fought in Pathfinder.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is.
It had the two names. One was in brackets.
Sorry, Hydra was the one. Hydra was the one that hadn't been captured.
Yes. That's
I was
what
gonna say, I
it
thought
was.
it
That's
had been
really
captured.
Yeah,
funny.
Hydra hasn't been captured.
And because there's a bounty for it too.
Yes.
Ain't
Yes,
go
there
on the
is.
wall.
Well, the bounty can be killed. That is dead or alive. All right, anything else you want to do while you're up here?
Is there always this $10 gold fee to get up the elevator?
Yes, but if you're here on guild business, we'll reimburse you.
Okay.
I'm here on guild business.
I don't think so.
It was a joke.
Nice
A
try.
little bit of fun.
Well, if you make your way down the mountain later tonight, I think we might be in the pits tonight.
I look forward to it. I might be too.
Will you
Ooh,
look
is he the
forward
guy
to
who threw
that?
the axe last night?
No, this is a half. There's a dwarf through
This
there.
is half work that works in the guild. He is not a slave.
Also,
Maybe he does it for
maybe he
the
gets. I was
service.
gonna say maybe he gets his kicks that way.
Fought a half giant for that.
With his bare hands.
With his bare hands.
Wow, that actually fits too well.
Make a perception check.
Nope.
With advantage because we were there?
No.
6.
9.
Oh, you actually have perception?
Yeah, +3 to perception.
Could be. Might not be. All half orcs look the same.
Yes. That's amazing.
Can I just flat out ask him? Were you there last night? Participating?
No, I was not.
Okay.
All right. You could head back down.
Yeah, I think I have no other questions.
All right. Is anyone else doing anything for the day?
I was going for some shops, but
What are you looking for?
potions and then magical items.
Make an investigation. 2 investigation checks. One after the other.
Torches.
Like I said.
One last question before we left.
Alright.
Yep.
Other Beast Reaver locations, are the bounties as like by tier as these ones, or are there more?
Depends on the
Doesn't-
area.
Do they
It depends
have-
on what people are looking for.
Do they each all also have their own accolades, or are the accolades shared through them?
It's a bit of both.
Some local,
Some are, yeah, some can only be done in certain
Like the
areas.
Hydra,
Like, you're not going to
probably
find a
local.
Hydra up in
Right.
Granos.
Good enough.
Actually, what's Alright. 12 for, I guess, so going over potion, and then 19 for magical items.
Okay. You do manage to find a potion shop.
Yep.
It takes a little while. Better part of the day. What do you want to buy?
Mainly I'm looking to buy a couple of health potions.
I can offer you a greater healing potion, but unfortunately someone
You
just
already
cleaned me out yesterday.
I think that I wasn't paying attention to that on purpose. Alright. Greater, I can't afford a greater right now. Because they're like, what, 150?
200.
200? Yeah, I know.
Sorry. Can't help you then.
Any,
Can't
yeah.
help you then.
Can't help you then? Alright. And then the magical item shop, if there is one?
You do not find one.
No? Okay. The 19, so there definitely isn't one. Alright, that's it.
Alright. So you guys are planning on going to the arena tonight? Is that the next?
Yeah, I
guess
think
that
we
would be
want
the
to
next.
know what the rules for the beast fights.
Is
Do we
Ferric
sign
at the
up
tavern?
for
Are you at the
one?
tavern?
I would assume probably.
Alright, so we'll say you guys head to the arena to
Yeah,
potentially
so I'm trying to buy
participate
the
in some
material
monster
they
fights.
have here. They're mining here.
And that's where we'll end for the evening, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna ask
That
that.
they're mining here.
Yeah.
Unless
Probably buy it for real cheap.
Silver.
It's used everywhere.
Yeah.
It's needed everywhere.
I don't exactly trade in ores. I got my own niche thing here. In fact, if you've paid attention, we have a whole traveling store now.
And what
We
better
can
way thing to
repair-
sell?
Arms and armor, which I know very well.
No, I thought you were a better businessman before this.
I was a better businessman before this, and then my family disappeared.
I meant when you were in
Go home.
Highport.
Hmm?
When you were in Highport,
Yeah.
I got the impression you were a way better businessman.
Oh, in my court I am, because everybody over there is an idiot.
Fair.
And Thomas tries to steal your store.
No, I taught Thomas to be a fucking sleazy businessman, and he's doing so
We
great.
did, yeah. Gonna head to the Coliseum, do some fighting there, and that's where we're wrapping it up.
What do you think if we like